you kind of just your view went black, Larry. And your memory's kind of been spotty ever since. After discovering that some of the dock hands weren't exactly, you know, in the right mind, you guys engaged and got into a fight with what appeared to be Larry's crew members. Some of them ended up getting killed by Decca and I think Ben. I don't know who. I don't
I don't
remember
think I killed
precisely.
anybody. I'm pretty sure Deca killed them all because I kept getting knocked down
Yeah,
when I
Deca
got
killed
up.
Oh yeah,
probably, if not most, all of them.
gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So either way, Larry, you remember watching some of your crew members being slain by your new um allies in quotation marks. After that, you guys cleared it out and you talked to Yusuf a little bit, and you realize that they've been moving items, potions, herbs, reagents of some kind, moving them to a location that for some reason Yusuf can't seem to remember, or maybe whatever is blocking his memory is not allowing him to remember. In the meantime, Baha had turned to a mouse and had slipped into the ship, down one of the ships, checking the hold underneath. You guys, realizing where he went, followed him down into the hold, with Larry knocking out your two crew members above, as just to knock them out and make sure they don't run off and continue to be enthralled or controlled by whatever force, whatever master they kept mentioning of controlling them. You guys ended down into the hold, down into the bottom of the ship, and you found a bunch of corpses and dead bodies. Um, and as you explored through it, you found a note from Marcus detailing quite a good number of observations. I don't know if you read them all, but there were some really good observations. Strange activity happening around. The most pertinent parts of the note itself mentioned strange activity happening around the well in Upper Zarvich. People were carrying crates and bottles. He believes that they didn't see him. He also mentioned swinging by the clinic, noting how like a lot of people had small injuries, but nothing kind of like crazy or dangerous. He mentioned the doctor's name Tamith. And he also mentioned that he tried investigating the well in Upper Zarvich, managed to escape, but said that he was somehow spotted. And that's sort of the end of his observations and notes. And as you guys were kind of like continuing to investigate, you went to the front of the ship where you found a bunch of dead corpses. I think I think Ben, maybe you grabbed a black cloak off of a corpse, and thinking that maybe that's all there is to the ship. Maybe it's just a ship housing a bunch of corpses. You guys went outside of the door, and that's when the trap was sort of sprung as all of these cadavers and corpses rose up to basically surround you. And that's where we ended our session with in combat. As you guys are currently surrounded by an army, essentially like a massive amount of cadavers. So, since we're all here now, except for Deca, which it is his turn next, so I'm not gonna take his turn from him, obviously. We're gonna get started with combat. I think we play this one. There you go. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to skip Deca's turn. He's not here. Like I said, I don't like controlling other people's characters.
Yeah, no worries.
So we're gonna have to skip Deca's turn, but when he comes back, he can start his turn immediately. So you guys watch as the last thing that happened was this lordly figure, a cadaver of what you guys what you assume to be some sort of lord or a nobleman of some kind of like casted this magical spell, this darkness spell, in cloaking this huge section of the ship in this bubble of complete pitch black darkness. None of you guys can see through it, but as you guys are standing there, sort of like dazed and a little bit like confused, you see these small little pinpricks of light, these small reddish lights, as each of the cadavers seem to be able to like notice you and see you through the darkness. Whatever powers that their master or whatever creature or whatever is behind it has gifted them this sort of sight to see through this magical darkness. And at that moment, you guys hear shuffling and moving about as the cadavers are going to move upon you. Deca's not here, so I can't make him roll to contest, but Moonchild, you feel two sort of bodies pressing up against you, and these arms start to reach and forward to try to grab you. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check as two of these like undead creatures start to try to go and grapple you and to like take you down to the ground.
Athletics
We'll
check.
start. Yes, athletics.
And it's
two
gonna be
athletics
normal,
check.
right? Even if it's in the dark.
It's gonna be with disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Okay,
got 1 point of
I had
exhaustion.
already pressed normal, so I'm just gonna roll normal and then I'll roll another one.
Okay, cool.
Ooh!
Good net
I
20.
fucking wish.
Larry, you're up after the Lord. Ben, you're after the cadavers, and Moonchild, you're after Ben. Okay. Let me double check there. I think you barely managed to make it. I'm gonna double check. Real
Okay,
quick.
I was like, I'm gonna use my inspiration right now. I ain't here to fuck around.
Where is the grapple check? Yes. Wait, no. Where is it? Yes. Okay. Yeah. You managed. Somehow you managed to like, even in the darkness, you're slipping, moving, and it's like, some of these creatures kind of like grab you and you, you bash them left and right with your staff. They kind of stagger a little bit, and all you hear is like snarling and like slipping as they seem to like heave to and fro, left to right. Larry, you watch as a couple of these cadavers start to make their way towards your position, surrounding you. Let me see how many can get to you. Surrounding you as you see about 4 or 5 making their way towards you. They don't make any like outward aggressive movements at the current moment, Larry. But as 3 of them manage to surround you, as you were like before, remember you're trying to bash your way through the hull of the ship. You managed to do a little bit amount of damage, as you just barely got a couple swings in. 3 of these guys are gonna move up and try to grapple you. So you can either do athletics or acrobatics to break out. You have to beat a 13. So roll.
Where's my paper?
Yeah, so either athletics or acrobatics, roll 3 times, as they're just gonna try to like dogpile you and like try to grip you down. And as you're getting sort of like, yeah, whichever one you, yeah, athletics or acrobatics. And as I start to like move towards you and just try to like bring you down, you get this like this sense of like, they're something's weird. They're not trying to hurt
Damn.
you. Okay, so the first one, you punch with your fist, you soldier deck them. You watch as it staggers backwards a little bit, and with such a high roll, I'm gonna say that this one falls to the ground, prone, and you kind of just bash him, knocks him to the ground. Roll 2 more times. That one makes it. You shove this guy away as he's trying. This other corpse is trying to like wrap his arms around your body. You manage to push him off you.
All right, and the last
And one more roll.
one.
Oh,
No, that one
unfortunately,
didn't
this
make
one
it.
manages to grab onto you, latching on with both of his hands, latching onto your shoulder. You are considered
have a
grappled right now. You are considered
Oh.
grappled, which means the main point is obviously you just have 0 speed. You don't get disadvantage or anything to attacks because it's still hanging on to you.
How long has
but
Amu
that's-
been here? Does she have inspiration?
I gave Amu inspiration, yeah. If you
I don't
want
know if you
to
wanna
use your
use it or not.
inspiration, you can do a reroll basically.
Only once per session.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. I'm gonna say that's gonna be the end of the cadavers. Maybe let me see. Ben is already grappled, so we're good. Yeah, the cadavers seem to only be trying to lock you guys down, which is kind of odd, all things considered. And that thought kind of hits you guys' mind. So I'm like, what?
That's
Why are you
suspicious.
just trying to hold you down?
That's weird.
And you do remember that the lordly figure, the guy who used to have a cloak, mentioned something about bringing you to the master. So maybe that's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to like take you down, like maybe subdue you, knock you guys out. But that's gonna be the end of their turns. Huh? Sorry.
Nothing. Lori asked me a question, and I was like, I don't want to get knocked out.
All right, Ben, you're up, and then Moonchild. Ben, you are considered grappled at the moment. Also, you're poisoned, so go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw at the beginning of your turn. As the poison from those clouds, like those clouds that as you guys were like hitting them, all these clouds of smoke and like fucking like pus and like nasty gaseous smells hit you. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. If you succeed, you won't take any damage, but if you don't,
Disadvantage?
yeah. No. Sorry, that's a saving throw, so no disadvantage. One level of exhaustion is
Ooh.
disadvantage on ability checks. Nice, you succeed.
Okay.
You feel this poison kind of reaching up into your cough a little bit, but your body manages to fight off some of the poison, and you actually feel your body fight off the poison. The poison kind of retracts, and you're a little bit dazed. You're feeling you're not fully all together, but you are no longer considered poison. So I'm gonna take away that little marker, but now it is your turn right now. And you're grappled at the moment.
Well, I guess I want to try and break the grapple.
Yeah, sure. They'll take your action. So go ahead and roll your athletics or acrobatics check. You have to beat a 13. Which it will be your
Too
action.
difficult.
Nice. Yeah, you manage to break out. Like you thrust out your elbows and you kind of knock a couple of them to the side as they stagger backwards. And you manage to break free of the grapple. You have a bonus action and movement. If you do move, remember you're going to be rolling a d4 to see which direction you move because you're completely blind at the moment. You have no idea which way is up, down, left, or right. Basically.
If I were, his loci isn't constantly shining, right?
Low side, the dagger itself doesn't shine unless you
Use
use
Oh,
the smite. Yeah, the ability. Yeah. You could try to hit somebody, but you'll be hitting. It's not even blinded. Like you physically cannot see anything. So, I mean, your attack rolls will still have disadvantage. I would say, as you're kind of just wildly swinging around, basically.
yeah, I think I am gonna bonus action disengage and try to move.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and So they already took their reactions last time. That's how you got grappled.
Oh, so
you'll
I
be
don't
able
have
to
to
do
bonus action then, right? It's
No,
like-
you do have a bonus action.
No, but I don't have to use it as disengage because they can't grab me a second time, right?
You don't know that.
But you said it.
I'm just saying, like mechanically. No,
Okay.
yeah, no. But your character does. Your character's in completely darkness, right? Like your character doesn't know, like if he has to be, like dodgy or if he could just run away, right? All you know
Yeah.
is that you just broke free from these arms grabbing and going around your body.
Gotcha.
So just play as if you didn't know that they already took their reactions.
Okay, well then yeah, bonus action to disengage and then.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d4, and we'll pick your direction of movement.
Alright.
And then Moonchild, you're up next.
What?
Just roll 1d4. Here, I'll copy it again. What happens on your roll? What is up to is right down. Yeah. Oh, nice! You got the best one. Okay. So you immediately disengage. You duck out of the way. You can feel some of the sticky, gooey, like fleshy parts of the cadavers kind of like pushing out of you as you duck through them. You manage. You run right out
Shut the
immediately
door.
and right to the right. You bash through the door. You immediately close the door. Now you're face to face with that lordly man, the undead cadaver of the Lord, and you guys hear as Ben closes the door behind him, and now you're face to face with this creature. I think you might just have movement left. Yeah, you only have movement left. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I was talking. I guess I accidentally muted. You remember I put the black cloak on the door, right?
Yeah.
So I would have been able to grab it as I ran through, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I would.
It's a free action.
Is there
That's a
Is there a way to tie the door so that they can't open it?
You have no actions left. That would have taken like an action or a bonus action, but you've
Okay.
used everything. You use your free action to take the cloak off the door and even bust through a door.
Okay.
The only thing you have left is movement.
And I can't use my spells because I'm not.
You use your action to break a.
Well, yeah, it's an action, but I also don't have the component pouch. I forgot to buy it, so.
Not have.
All right.
Oh wait.
and
Which spell? Yeah. Your spells. You don't have your component pouch yet. All right, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Awesome. Moonchild, you are up, and then the lordly figure, and then Larry. Double check your spells here. What's your radiant smite? Oh no, your radiant smite, by the way, is. Oh yeah, you mean disguise self invisibility.
I meant invisibility. Yeah, I was gonna use
Yeah.
invisibility
You can
so it wouldn't
Okay.
attack me.
Yeah, you can't say that. Okay, you can't do that. Yeah, you don't have a component.
I know my smite ability can be used, but I have to attack him first, and that would take an action.
Yeah, because the component is your sword. It's
Yeah.
low size dagger. So.
Yeah.
All right, Moonchild, you're up.
That's my spiritual weapon on Deca, right? Like right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
feel it. You can feel it. You can sense its position. Obviously, you can't really see, but like you know where it is at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Am I allowed to like grab it or?
I can move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
You can like summon and move it around. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Can
go
I-
through walls?
No.
No.
It's a physical
like-
object. It's
yeah,
not
it's
a
like
spiritual being.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a spiritual being. It's like a.
Not like not Deca. Baja's
no.
turtle.
Yeah, not like the turtle. Yeah.
I guess
Because it has to be physical to hit. So yeah.
Okay, I know this happened in the last session. So when I hit them with my spiritual weapon, I remember when they hit it, like the gas that they put out, like it went like how many feet? It was like 10 or 15?
10 feet around them. So 10 feet out.
But
10
your
feet,
spiritual weapon doesn't cause that effect, I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to try it.
No, I'm pretty sure you told us last session. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I did tell you. It's the damage is.
Yeah, I
forced.
was just making sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I want to get this one right here.
That's
Okay.
that's the only reason we have that one dead.
Yeah.
You're
Spiritual.
welcome.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and use your spiritual weapon. You, Deca, if he was here, he'll feel like this whooshing motion as this double-bladed weapon spins towards the cadaver. Go ahead and roll.
I don't know if you can twin spell.
No, it's because she didn't cast it. It's already out. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
You go for it. You feel. You hear something like stick into the creature, and there's a like a snarl, and the body itself is kind of like caves in, but like it doesn't burst or pop because it's not piercing or slashing it apart like a balloon, right? It's just like if you're punching a balloon, there's a powerful force. As it staggers a little bit, you do deal 8 points of damage. It's looking rough. Obviously, you can't see it, but it's looking rough.
Okay.
Do you have any light magic? Like any magical
that's what I'm
light?
trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at hellish or no, not that one. Where is it? It was here somewhere.
Any magical light will like obviously combat the magical darkness. What do you have? Let's see. Mage armor, hex, witch bolt, alter self, sleet ray, darkness, thaumaturgy, eldritch blast. Ooh, I mean, you could just fireball right on top of you guys.
Yeah, but isn't it like we're gonna burn
I mean,
us?
Yeah, obviously, but that's magical light.
But you're resistant to fire.
So you guys aren't.
It won't hit me. I'm behind a wall.
But Deca,
He's not here. It's okay.
and then the boat's gonna catch on
Wow.
fire.
I mean, I'll have to roll for him, but yes, Deca technically is in here.
Deca's gonna be the big dead, and then you're gonna,
He won't die from that.
and then your son's gonna die, and then you're gonna have another trauma side story to your backstory. No, there was something else that I saw here that I gotta.
Are you talking about like the thaumaturgy?
No. Wait, maybe.
Thaumaturgy allows you to create a. Wait, I don't think you can generate light with it. No.
It says you cause already existing
flames to
yeah.
flicker. Yeah.
What if
So
I
that's not
make
magical
an
light.
itty bitty fireball?
That's not that spell. Fireball is a big fireball.
Christ.
It's not itty bitty.
Um,
You have
I'll
holy.
be fine.
Okay. You have sacred flame.
You will.
have-
It's not gonna hit you at all.
huh?
Do you have Sacred Flame? He said.
Sacred flame? Where?
That should be a cantrip. No, you don't have it. You. Wow. Yeah, you don't really have any utility abilities. It's all offense, or well, except mage armor, but it's all offense and healing stuff. Maybe pick up some utility abilities next time.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's another question I was gonna ask you. So if I had a torch, it wouldn't work on this, right? It has to be like magic, like light spells, right?
Magical. Yeah, if you lit a torch right now, I'd say yeah, you're trained enough to know that like this spell itself would like if you lit a torch, it would just be consumed. The torch would just be, like the fire itself would just go out.
Would that
it has
fire
to be
work on
magical.
her spell if it wasn't for the black spell that was casted?
What do you mean by her spell?
Like her spell, the increase flames.
It was making a flame flicker or change color.
Yeah. Like if you had a torch out, you could use thaumaturgy to make it flicker.
But
go
because of
brighter.
the shadow spell, it just shuts it up.
Yeah, it's the darkness spells cancels all non-magical light and even dark vision, unless you have the Eldritch Invocation, Devil's Sight. But none of you guys are warlocks, so
Okay.
that's out of the
so
question.
It's 150 feet range. Oh my god.
That's how far you can throw it.
Oh. Still.
I'm pretty sure it's 20 feet. It's
Each
Oh,
considered 20 feet.
A torch?
no, the fireball.
Oh no, the fireball. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it 5?
Fireball's 20 feet round, right?
Let's see.
I think it's a 40 feet
5.
radius.
40 feet.
If I cast it like
Oh no,
where
20
I'm
feet.
at,
20 feet radius. So yeah, 40 feet
10,
diameter.
15,
So if you throw it
40
right
feet.
on
So
deck,
it would
it'll
be
hit everything.
right here. Like if I throw it from where I'm at, right here.
It'll go. The 20 would go here. 20 would go here.
It'll go through
So,
the
yeah.
wall.
It'll probably blast through the wood. Yeah, it's a fireball, dude.
It's a freaking
Yeah.
ship.
It's made of wood. The ship is made of
Yeah.
wood, and Larry's already trying to break open one of the sides of the ship. So you could always try. You know,
You know, I
Yeah.
can just pick up Deca and just yeet him across.
You could try.
you can always try.
Can I wait? Would that be an
Are you
action or a
strong enough
bonus
to do
action?
that?
I can try.
What's your strength modifier? Yeah, if you're strong enough to pick him up, I don't know how much
One.
he said it. Okay, it's a +1. Okay, so let me see. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna go
He's
it
a
up, actually,
small
just-
man.
you should be able to pick him up and wait. Okay, your strength score multiplied by 15. So
I think if I could yeet him far enough, I think he'll be okay.
okay,
if
I think
get-
yeah, you should be able to eat him.
Okay, if I can get him past 20 feet, he'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes,
say go
for
ahead and
sure.
alright, well, go ahead and roll me a perception check with disadvantage to see if you can even make out his like or like not making out. You're kind of feeling around to see if you can find something that's not an undead corpse, right?
Oh,
You're trying to
you're
like
right.
Deca,
I'm
Deca, Deca, Deca.
yeet Walking Dead.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay, cool. You managed to grab onto something like sticky and slimy, and as you touch it, like a snarl creature, you immediately retract your hand. You can't seem to find Deca, as all these like undead bodies are pressing up against you, kind of like snarling, and it just smells awful in this general area.
Yeah. Well, crud.
Fuck. Damn it.
I got
Alright.
pretty
wait.
much whittled down.
Um. Alright, I think that's gonna be my plan. I think I'm gonna try to find Deca and just yeet him across. And then oh hi
there you
Deca!
go.
Hello.
Okay,
That's
new
all I
plan.
learned
We're
about the
gonna
sacrifice
set
here.
this shit on fire.
That's
Deca's gonna move out of
I
the
like how that was
fucking
my
way.
plan last week, and you all made
And
fun
set
of me
this
for
shit
it.
on
And now we're
fire.
gonna do
Shut up.
it anyway.
No one asked you.
Alright,
Yeah, no
continue.
one asked
Okay,
you.
so what's the plan?
So Deca's
run and
finally
hide.
here. Yeah, Deca's gonna run and hide. He's gonna be a
oh,
slurry
that's
snake.
right. This
You
Yep,
could
I
save
remember
your
this situation
action
now.
for when Deca does
So-
get out of the way.
Yeah.
That way, as soon as he moves, you can go.
So Deca,
Okay,
what I'm gonna do is you gotta move at least 20 feet away, cause I'm about to blow this shit off the water. Okay, I'm gonna create a fireball.
Okay. So you're gonna ready your action for a fireball the moment that Deca clears the darkness, and
So
you hear
what
him clear the darkness.
did I miss?
That's it.
Not much. Ben ran through. He broke 3 of the grapple, and now has locked himself or closed the door. You didn't lock it. You closed the door, and now Ben is facing that cadaver lord, that like nobleman, that's inside the front of the ship, and Moonchild's been debating her actions for the last like 10 minutes. That's about it. Nothing happened. But go ahead, Moonchild. You said you're gonna ready your action the moment that Deca clears the darkness.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna shoot your fireball.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Deca, because you were initially the first person to go, obviously. You go ahead. It's your turn now.
Oh, cool.
Get out of the fucking
Oh,
way.
before the beginning of your turn, go ahead, roll me a Constitution saving throw. You are poisoned at the
Oh.
moment.
Remember that stabbing these guys causes a giant
Yeah.
poison smoke cloud.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, I'd rather not die. Oh, nice.
Nice. You feel like the poison can like grip your body, but you manage to like fight against it, and awesome. You feel the poison kind of fading away from your body, and you're no longer poisoned. Nice.
Let's go.
Good job.
Sorry, I'm gonna move that real quick, but that's not. There it is. And obviously, your spiritual weapon can't be poisoned. All right, Deca,
I
you're up.
wish.
What are you gonna do?
Do I know which way Ben went or no?
Nope.
Could I have heard it?
You heard him move away from you. I would say the darkness and all the snarling creatures around you. It's kind of be very hard to know which direction Ben went, but you did hear a door close, to your right. So, good guess. He's probably somewhere away from the area.
Ah.
And you're completely covered in darkness at the moment. So if you want to move, you're gonna have to roll a d4, and whatever you roll will be the direction that you run in.
Or Deca,
Oh.
I have a better idea.
Hmm?
To cause my fireball, I could carry you and yeet you across the ship, so you don't get burnt.
To cause it?
Because I don't wanna burn him or hurt him.
Would it be possible to get on your shoulders and you carry me?
Well, because
She doesn't plan on leaving it.
yeah, I don't plan on leaving because what was it?
He's resistant to fire.
I'm a resistant to fire.
So it won't hurt her as much as it would you.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wait, why
Yeah,
am I
might
staying
not.
there again?
I don't know. I don't know.
To save Ben.
I have
All right,
no
I'm
I'm
on
idea.
gonna-
my own fighting the bots.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
and then you locked the
guess
door, you
run.
idiot!
I haven't
In a
locked
No, he
random
it.
didn't lock the
direction.
door.
You'll
Close
shut
the
it.
door.
You haven't tied it yet?
No.
Okay.
He has nowhere.
So I
All
just
right.
roll 1d4 to
Yep.
pick a direction.
All right. So, yep. And then I'll move your direction as far as your character can go, given my. All right. Wow. Not bad. You manage to move, and push your way through the creatures, and you push yourself past Moonchild, or at least you get close to Moonchild. You can feel her like hair and like you feel her hair brush up against you. You feel her arms and her staff. You can obviously stop there if you want, but if you move further south, you hit the wall into the room where Olmark, the second guard's body was. You remember that. So you continue to the door and like open it and push your way through, or you could stop next to Moonchild if you're gonna do the whole yeeting thing or whatever you guys wanted to do.
Whatever you want to do, Deca.
I will go through the door and close it behind me, I guess.
Okay. You run all the way as far as you can, making your way out of the
Yeah,
door,
could be
out of the
here.
bubble of darkness.
That's what I
You
was
guys hear,
thinking. Yep.
Moonchild, you hear another shuddering of the door as Deca uses his free action, closes the door right behind
What is
him. Now,
this?
that right there? That right there, you're pinging right there?
Yeah.
That right there looks to be a sort of small, like bedside chest or container of some kind. It's like a small box.
Damn, I was hoping it was like a hatch.
Unfortunately, it is not. Unfortunately, it is not a hatch. You don't see any handles or anything on it. It's really just a box. Probably another one of those shipment crates. Probably carrying herbs or other potion-related reagents. There seems to be this trend that's going on. Like everything you've noticed on the dock so far seems to not house really any treasures or anything. More just herbs and potion reagents.
Right.
Okay, so you still have action and bonus action, obviously. What do you want to do? And right now
Is
you're at
there-
the edge of the bubble. You can't see into the bubble at all. The bubble.
I'm guessing on this wall with the lantern, there's no holes or anything like that.
No, it's a ship. It's a seaworthy ship. They're not going to be any holes.
Can I attack the side of it?
Sure. Go ahead and roll for attack. What are you going to be using?
Guess I'll use my crossbow.
Okay, sure. You can try to
Try and-
shoot into the wood. Yeah. Maybe it'll
And
splinter
shoot a
it. Go
plank
ahead.
off.
Yeah, maybe. Go ahead and roll for your crossbow shot. And then the Cadaver Lord and then Larry's next. Okay, I mean, it's not moving at all, so you guys hear a thud of a crossbow bolt, and Deca, you watch as your crossbow bolt splinters and hits into the side of the wood. It bends itself pretty deep thick, but the plank itself doesn't seem to be any different other than this like sort of splinter and crack in the wood. You know, given that you guys passed by the ship and saw cannons, the hull itself is probably resistant to, like, pretty sturdy against crossbow bolts. It's probably built to withstand cannon shot.
Yeah, I figured that.
So, but you still have a bonus action. If you want to try anything or run back into the bubble. I mean, you still have movement. You only move like 15 feet, I think. Oh yeah, you only move 15 feet.
So I do have a sense of direction technically since I'm.
Yeah. So now you know you move completely south. So if you move north, you'll pass by Moonchild again. Yeah.
Can I move north and go through that door?
Yes. Let's see how much movement you have to do it. 25 feet of movement. You move 15.
Could I
You
use
only have
Strider?
35. Use your action to shoot your crossbow bolt.
Shit.
So if you
Moon's
move, you'll move
planning
right up.
on casting the fireball here. That way it doesn't hit you, Deca.
I think I'll just stay in here then.
Okay, cool.
I'll be back.
All right,
here.
that's gonna be the end of your turn. Ben, you are looking face to face with this like lord, this cadaver-looking man. There's this like cut across his face. He smells absolutely disgusting, and he kind of snarls you like one side, and he goes, "You will make a fine addition to the master's horde." Yeah, I mean he's gonna obviously make attacks against you. We'll start off with what would he like to do? No magic. He already cast his spell already. He disrupted the group. He's gonna go ahead first, start off and make a bite attack. That completely misses. As he lunges forward to you, Ben, he goes try to bite you. You dodge and
Ew.
slip out of the way. He's gonna follow up with 2 claw attacks. That hits. Oh, nat 20. Nice. Okay, cool. Ben, you take 12, 10 plus 12.
Uncanny
You take-
dodge.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna uncanny dodge the second one. You take 12 points of damage. This is 22, 11. So 12 plus 11, you take 23 points of damage. You are downed. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, you drop. You guys hear as these these slashing sounds. As Ben, you drop to the ground, and as you drop to the ground, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against disease. DC 13.
Ben. Why do you do the things you do?
chose the wrong room, homie.
Didn't even do anything. I get ganged up on.
This is what.
Nice. As you're falling, feeling your life fade from your body, you can feel this disease, this poison coming from this creature's claws and breath and lips. It constricts your chest, but it's your last gasp before you fall unconscious. Your body kind of like fights against it, and there's almost a brief moment as you almost feel your chest kind of collapse, but all of a sudden you take a breath of air before the creature smashes you into the ground. You're unconscious, but not poisoned. And you are at 0 HP. Unconscious.
You're right,
you
Ryan.
guys
I
hear-
did need my
you guys hear-
inspiration today.
You guys hear a thud. That's gonna be the end of this creature's turn. Larry, you're up.
2?
All right, you're up, Larry.
Wait, did I hear it too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's this like biting, snarling, and then as Ben like slips and like dodges one attack, and Ben, you definitely scream out in pain. You took like a shit ton of damage in one attack. You scream out. There's a scream of pain. You all hear is all of you guys hear like thud as Ben like his body falls limp.
Even
on
if
the
I was
ground.
at full health, that would have killed
I
me.
sigh and be like, this dude. Isn't it still Moonchild's turn?
No, her fireball should be going off. Then it'll be your turn.
Her condition was that Deca. Oh, I mean, wait, what was your condition again? That
What?
Deca leaves the bubble.
That if when Deca leaves, I cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
I mean,
he's
out of the bubble in that room.
Because I know you stopped talking for Moonchild because Deca came back, and since Deca was first, you went.
You're right.
did
You're
Deca's
right.
first.
I mean, we'll stick. All right. Ooh, that is fun. Okay. Where are you putting your fireball? We're gonna revert this. You're right. We're gonna retcon it. Ben,
Alright, so
you're back on your feet. You're at 18.
You're welcome, you guys. I was paying
What?
attention.
You're right. No, she's right. You are back on your feet. We're gonna re-roll those attacks later.
Oh,
We're gonna re-roll those attacks later. Go on.
I'll say right here.
He's been saved by fate.
No, he's been
saved
by
been
paying
saved.
attention.
Saved by Moonchild again.
Okay, so here we go. Very good. I'll give it to you. I
Time
mean, you
spells
caught me.
now.
You're right. You're completely right.
Oh yeah, so I was confused.
You're right.
I- you know-
I totally forgot about the trigger. Moonshine, you gotta remember that. Otherwise, I will knock out Ben.
I got
With
the ADHD.
no-
I'm sorry.
No, with no remorse on my end.
That's okay.
okay.
I was paying attention.
All right, here we go. Let me measure this. Make sure I got the size of this explosion before we go on. Cool.
Everyone's gonna be cremated. Proper burial.
I mean, that's good. Yeah. Let's see. This is a 40 feet radius, so that's a 20 feet radius, so that's a 40 feet diameter. Oh boy. Oh my, that's 8 squares. Whew. I think everyone's gonna be blown up. Let's see.
Goddamn.
Oh.
Luckily, I have fire resistant.
Yeah, well, let's see if the rest of the gang's got fire resistance.
He'll be fine. I can bring him back. He'll be fine.
Fair.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Your uncanny dodge doesn't work on dexterity saving
Ah.
throws. That's evasion. That's what I was talking about. Your uncanny dodge works for.
Almost at evasion. Almost.
Yep. I said at level 7 you get it. Hold on, give me 1 second. The bubble is the circle is super big, so I can't really grab it at the moment. But I think that gets everybody. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be hilariously fun. Okay, cool. It's gonna go. You said right here. It's gonna go right here. It is going to not hit Deca. It's gonna hit Ben, that creature, and go from here. So it's gonna hit everybody in there. So Ben, Moonchild, and this Cadaver Lord is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, and I'm gonna roll one big dexterity saving throw for the. Actually, here it is. This is where it's gonna hit everybody. I'm pretty sure.
17's
So,
good.
I think so.
Moonchild, what's your
Feel like
DC
that's
save?
okay.
What's your save DC?
DC.
Go ahead, roll. Go ahead, roll for your fireball. Roll for your fireball.
Oh, okay, got you.
This dexterity, this boy is gonna make his dexterity saving throw, right? Right. Yes. Okay. Nice. You rolled a 13. Cool. I'm gonna roll for all the cadavers all at once. Go ahead, roll for your fireball. What's your save DC? 13. Cool. The cadaver lord makes it. All the cadavers make it. Critical make. You deal 28, so that's 14 points of fire damage. Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
That's
You
to
guys
everybody,
here-
right?
Yeah, everyone saves. Ben, you still take 14 points of fire
That's what I
damage.
meant. Everyone takes 14.
Yep.
I'm sorry, little one.
You guys all hear there's
You're
this,
the one who was.
Wait, me too?
an explosion of fiery light. No, not you, Larry. You're out of the range.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Everybody, boom! There's a flash of light and fire as this pinnacle light. Moonchild, you thrust your staff forward. This light boom, explodes. Fucking walls and wood and everything just splinters and explodes. Water starts to bubble out from underneath as everybody in the area takes 14 points of fire damage. Immediately, there's like fire like kind of burning around you as like water starts to trickle in as the bottom of the boat. I don't know if you guys know how boats are made, but at the base of the lowest deck of the boat, there's another level. That level is filled with air, so that's what allows
Indeed.
boats how to float. So you guys are watch as this thing blows down, and even the fireball kind of reaches even to the bottom. And you guys watch as water starts to fill up from underneath the ship.
Oh, we're gonna drown.
There's as now all the cadet. I think 14 points of fire damage. Let me see. This dude dies instantly evaporated. This guy is on his last legs.
I want to loot the guy who evaporated.
How
Time for that.
how
You're stupid.
they all like 3 of the cadavers around you evaporated. Even the body of this cadaver which is fell
I
down
loot
dead
your body.
instantly evaporates. There's a blast of fire as all the walls around you literally just the door bursts open. That cloak completely just disintegrated. The door right beneath you blows up, and these walls right everything just kind of explodes around you as water starts to bubble up from underneath the ship. This door's completely gone. Oh yeah, everything just kind of explodes around you guys.
Oh my god. I hear this. I'm just like, what did you do?
So go ahead. Moonchild, you take 14 divided by 2, so you take 7 points of fire damage. Deka, you are standing at the very edge of fire as this explosion hits outward. You like back away, you press up against the wall of the ship, and this kind of singes like inches away from your face. Ben, you do take 14 points of fire damage.
Thanks
so
for
you're
moving,
down to-
Deca.
You're down to 4 HP.
Yep.
This cadaver here is on its last legs, kind of like burning a little bit. And the cadaver lord does take 14 points of fire damage. Part of his body singed, and any remaining clothing he's have just flickering and burning off. But he's still standing. And it's still gonna be his turn. All right, so with that completed, this entire area completely clear, and the fire spell complete. The darkness spell disintegrated by the flash of this magical light that coming from this fireball. The cadaver lord goes. He repeats the same line, you'll make a fine addition to the Master Tour, but now he looks at Moonchild and goes, your friend will suffer a similar dark fate. He's still gonna go make attacks against you, Ben. You walked up on him. Yeah, so he's gonna go and make bites attack, 22 hits.
Hey, look, I can
You're
see
down.
now.
Uncanny
Um,
dodge.
Okay, you take 4 points of
It's
fire
still
damage. You
4.
take 4
I'm
points of
dead
piercing.
anyway.
You're down.
My boy
You
had
dodge
no
to the
health.
side, and this like rips at your shoulder and tears a chunk of your flesh. You're down anyway. You guys all watch as Ben once again screams in pain as he falls to the ground.
Oh,
The
I gave you a
cadaver-
second chance
the
and
Lord,
you
the cadaver
messed
lord.
up.
Oh, well, I'll give you some leeway. We'll say we'll use your same Constitution saving throw, so you're not poisoned. The cadaver lord is gonna make his way past your dead or your unconscious body. Okay, he's gonna walk up on Moonchild with this swagger, this confidence of like, of a nobleman. Whoever he was before, lots of confidence, lots of arrogance. He looks at you, down at you, Moonchild. And he's roughly your height, but he's like bloated. His face is a mess. Part of his face is singed. He looks at you and goes,
Not a vibe.
"You are next, creature of devil." And he's gonna go ahead and make his claw attacks on you. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, you drop unconscious. Sorry.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
Time.
You watch as his claw go scrapes across your body.
I think Ryan wants us to meet the boss.
I am not. This is. Look.
My boys rolled
Me,
3
I'm
nat
like, I think
20s
Ryan
in the
wants
last
us to meet the
round.
I'm
This
convinced
is
he
not
rigs
my
the
fault.
rolls.
This is not my fault. You
He
get
rigs them to only go between 17 and 20.
Alright, guys, I did the work. Go ahead, get him.
I mean, look at all the ones we're still gonna get through.
You're unconscious. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. Moonchild is as this claw digs into your body, and as you start to fall unconscious, your body's fighting against the poison and disease that's kind of like sucking into your flesh. Nice. You managed
I've
to
been
fight it off
poisoned
just as the
before,
darkness. Yeah, you fall down. You've been poisoned before.
Many.
This cadaver lord is going to he's gonna roll up on Dekka, obviously. He's gonna move right up to Dekka here. Walking, you watch as he stop Dekka. You watch as he steps over Moonchild's unconscious body. Looks at you, Dekka.
How did he
and
know I was in here?
The walls.
There's
are
no
blown
walls, homie.
Oh, that's right.
entire-
Good point.
Oh, the walls have been blown off. Yeah, and he's gonna make one more claw attack against you.
I can
He
just
looks down
imagine
to
him
you.
pointing
He's
at him
gonna
after
critical
watching
fail.
everything. How'd you know?
All
I
right,
was
here we
here?
go. Here's your critical fail. Here's your critical fail. 14. You managed to dodge.
Woohoo.
Yeah, you have a high raise. You managed to
Oh my
just
god.
barely as this sick claw whooshes past your face, inches away from your face. Yeah, but that's gonna be the end of his turn, and now Larry, you're finally up. Sorry. You're right. Good catch. I don't know if you made it better.
I don't think I did.
I think you did because a lot of them are gone now.
Oh yeah, but as you guys watch, there's water is kind of bubbling up from underneath. And next turn, there might be more water.
We're all gonna die.
This is, yeah. Well, shoot. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, here. Oh, nice. I got a little. Okay, so there's small little waters bubbling up from underneath.
It's a petal.
Yeah, it's small puddles. Yes,
Pedo?
but it's
Oh,
starting. It's starting to fill. We'll say it's starting to fill up.
I can't. God, because I can't do anything. I can't. I don't have anything like.
You have potions. You could use your bonus action to. You could use your action to. Oh well, no. You need to break your grapple.
Yeah.
So if you
I'm
manage to break your grapple, if you manage to break your grapple, you should be able to run past them. You'll take attacks of opportunity, but you.
Yeah, but you're the tank.
I know I'm a tank, but that's all I am.
Yep.
So you could put. You could. How many potions do you have left? If you have any.
I shouldn't have that much left. Let's see. I have 3 basic potions.
If you
Okay.
heal me,
That's a good bit,
I
actually.
still have healing magic.
That is a good bit of potions.
Plus-
That,
Yeah, Lori has healing magic. I have 2 healing scrolls.
And I have a spare the dying as well, so I can probably bring back Ben without you even giving him a potion.
yeah, that's. I'll
Well,
probably
spare the
have to do
dying.
that.
Spare the dying stabilizes him. It doesn't give him any HP.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
I still have healing spells as well. So
Yeah. So you. That is a way out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright. Well,
Alright.
I guess I don't have to break a hole in the wall anymore. I have to come save you.
Yeah. The bottom of the ship. You can imagine this section right here, this sort of area right here, is a hole. It's just down. I'm gonna say this cadaver here fell down, so he's gonna take some damage. He'll take 3d6. No, 2d6. There you go. So he took some damage. He's on his last legs. You literally on his last legs. One of his legs is broken off. So you can see there's like a hole in this general area right here.
Yeah, I look over. I'm like, what the fuck did y'all do?
Yeah, there's kind of this hole is floating on the underneath.
I am bamboozled.
Okay, so you're gonna break the
Baffled.
grapple.
Yeah.
Right. Athletics
have no
or
choice.
acrobatics? Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics? You have to beat a 13.
A 13. I didn't beat a 13.
You could use your inspiration.
I fine.
Okay,
I'll
reroll.
use it.
Alright. Sorry.
It's gonna.
I mean-
No, it's so good. I was trying to save it, but like.
Okay, there you go. 13, you beat it. You just barely managed to bash out of the grip. You're no longer grappled. But that is your action, so you can still move. Use your bonus action to. I think you should be able to reach. You have 40 feet of movement. Oh yeah, you can make it there.
Yeah, going all the way over. Oop, that's not what. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead. Move your
over.
token. Yep, move your token, and then you're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity as both of these cadavers near you are gonna like try to claw at you.
Okay.
5, that critical fails. That is a
Damn.
dirty 20. This one reaches you and slashes you across the back. You scream out in pain. You take 8 points of slashing damage. So you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw as the disease on its claws kind of sink into your body. You need to be able to fight it off.
Where is this? Where is it at? I'm sorry.
Constitution saving throw is above your skills. That there's a smaller box above your skills box.
I am looking.
And then after that, Deca, you're up.
Hold on. It's above my what box again?
Your skills. So on the left-hand side, you see, your row of stats,
I see
your
it.
column of
I
stats.
see it now. Yeah.
He's saving throws, and then underneath his skills. Yeah. Go ahead and Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 13.
Constitution.
Saving throw. Yeah. Oof.
Damn.
Okay. You feel the poison hits you for a moment. You take and stagger a couple steps. And you are considered poison. Yeah. I think so.
Fun.
You consider poison. You don't take any damage from that because it's not the explosion one. But next turn you'll have to make another Constitution saving throw, or you lose 5 of your maximum HP. And we'll have to make sure that we remember you have 44 max HP. But that's gonna be your movement. Bonus action. You're gonna pour the potion into Moonshot's mouth.
Yeah.
All right. You kneel down. You pour the potion into Moonshot's mouth. Make sure you take off one of your potions.
Okay.
Moonshot, you heal for 10 HP. You feel yourself awakening as you've got some of the wounds kind of stitch themselves together as you stand upright with 10 HP left. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think
Gotta
that's
go
it for
save
Larry.
Ben.
Yeah. Oh, your spiritual weapon's gone.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Deca, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna say that was cute, but I'm gonna show you what it's like to get cut, and then I'm gonna use my chromium dagger on him.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeet!
No, wait, you get advantage. Now that Moonshot's up, that's flanking. That's sneak attack damage.
Oh! Well, I don't think I needed the advantage there, did I?
No, but I'm saying you the sneak attack damage.
All right, so I'll just roll sneak attack then and forget about the advantage.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you
Make
you
a
definitely-
small but powerful.
Unless you want to roll again to see if you crit. There's always that.
I guess it doesn't hurt. It doesn't
I'm about
hurt,
to
you
say,
know.
kid,
Oh,
you
same
better
roll.
Same roll. All right,
I
so-
did a little bit more piercing damage.
Yeah, all right. We'll take 9 points of piercing damage. You thrust into the cadaver's body. You said piercing.
How much HP this person, the cadaver, has?
Right now it's looking pretty rough. So it's less than a quarter HP. It's looking really low.
My sneak attack, I rolled an 8.
Okay, cool.
Deca's got
So that's
this.
17 points. You stabbing, and what kind of damage did you do again?
Uh-oh.
It just says piercing. It's my
Okay.
chromium silver
You watch
dagger.
as his body explodes outwards, covering this area with another poisonous cloud. I'm gonna need Moonchild, Larry, and
Fuck.
Deca to make DC 13 Constitution saving throw as a poison hits your body.
You have
Oh, I need to get a
inspiration.
constitution save.
I
Oh,
have
fuck.
Okay.
Deca,
You have inspiration.
You do have inspiration, Deck.
Don't know if you want to waste it on
Oh,
this.
I have a leftover inspiration.
What?
No, I gave you a free one.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so kind of you.
Wow.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna use it actually. I could lose some health. I'm good.
okay, cool.
But is he
I
still
can be
alive?
beat around a
Yes,
little
he's
bit.
on his. He's
Oh,
pretty
I
rough.
still have
He's like-
another attack.
Yep, I know, but his body's still gonna explode. So Larry, you take 4 points of poison damage.
Yeah, I know.
As it kind of hits
That's not
you.
too
All right,
bad.
sorry guys. He's gonna explode again in a second here.
Oh my
He
god.
looks like he's on his last legs. He's definitely gonna drop. Pretty soon. So go ahead, roll with advantage. You don't get a second sneak attack, but you do get advantage.
Oh wait, I didn't roll it with advantage.
It doesn't
I'll
matter.
do
You
it.
crit.
Need
Your dagger stabs into his chest. Your dagger stabs his chest, and he's like, and how do you want to do this? Obviously, he's gonna explode again. But you did it. You killed him. How do you want to do this?
Did it with his whip too.
I guess yeah, I'm just gonna slash, and
Yeah.
say how does that feel?
And as you do that, he screams and his body kind of bubbles up, poof, explodes again. Everybody, roll me Constitution saving throws.
I hate this motherfucker.
Let me guess it's low again.
Let's go.
Deca, you make it.
Okay,
Moonchild, go ahead and roll.
Oh wait, I was supposed to take 4 points of damage the first time, right?
Did you roll less than a 13?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Take 4 points of damage.
What
So
the
Larry,
heck?
you take 6 points of poison. As this cloud smoke clouds around, you starts to choke a little bit. As the creature explodes, like literally detonates with all the slashing, his remains of gook and gore just splatter up against the wall as he falls to the. Well, he doesn't fall; he just explodes. He detonates. His corpse is.
I'm hyperventilating on the ground.
Yeah, you're. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, Deca, you still have movement if you want. You guys are currently walking on the
I want
edges of this hole,
to-
by the way.
I'm gonna.
There is a
Since
hole.
there's no walls, I guess I'll just go this way.
I'm gonna say that's a hole right there, because of where everything kind of exploded.
So Moon fell down the
And I'm
hole.
gonna make my way to
No,
Ben.
no, I'm gonna say she's on the edge of the hole, just to keep it all.
And then Ben, do you got a potion on you I can feed you?
Aren't
Can
you
we
dead?
hurt this
You're out
process
of bonus
of
actions. You're out of bonus
in?
actions.
Ben's
Well,
dead.
That's right. That's right.
But you can do it next time. Yeah.
There's water coming in, you guys.
And there is water coming in.
Is using my own potion on him a free action?
It's a bonus action.
I'll go
Fuck.
get him right now. I'll be right
Sorry,
there.
man. It's been a bonus action since we played this game. You can't just change it.
Can I just piss potion?
No, dude.
That's gotta be a
Alright.
free action, right?
So, Cadaver's turn. As you guys watch this one cadaver that's fell down into the hold, you watch as the water start to starts to bubble up and get a little bit bigger, and the some of the
gonna
water starts to
drown.
get bolder as it starts to like kind of fill up into the water. This cadaver is you watch as it tries scrapes and claws and tries to climb back up. Here's to hoping that it fails the athletics check to climb back up. Yep, it fails. You watch it slips and falls, and it falls back up, and it's kind of its legs split apart, and it has no more legs. It's just like an upper half torso. So we'll just say he's out of combat. He's just not there.
The
He's
ship's
non-existent.
going
He's not gonna be able to make it back up. But he's like, and the rest of the cadavers are just going. This one's gonna stand up. They're gonna try to converge upon you. Just. This one gets to there, I think.
I'm gonna die. Go
This one gets
away.
to there. This one gets to there. This one gets to there. They seem to be sort of
I
like
have a plan. Another plan.
surrounding
but,
you guys. They're just
Does
kind of
it
like
require me to
crowding.
get hurt?
But damn.
They're like just
single
moving
file
towards you. Larry, this one cadaver is gonna make one attack against you.
Fun.
You're unfortunately the the person in its way. 21 that hits. You take 3 points of slashing damage. It scrapes across your body.
Okay.
You're already poisoned, so no need to make another
I
constitution
was like,
saving
I'm fed
throw.
up with this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always standing there with an annoyed look, like I'm not even trying to dodge.
Yeah, you're just... That's gonna be all the cadavers can do at the moment because there's a big hole in the way. All right, Ben, you need to roll me a death saving throw, of course. You're still unconscious.
I would have been alive.
I have to make
perfectly
a death
healthy
saving throw, you
if
said?
I didn't have to come
Yeah,
scan
yeah,
it.
yeah. You're still unconscious. Nobody picked you up yet. So. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw and then moonshot you're up. You should be fine. I mean, even if you critical fail, you'll still have 1-6. You know, you'll still be fine. So go ahead, just roll it for
Imagine
fun.
he gets a
Let's
nat
see if you-
1.
Yeah, no, I was reading something.
Only
All right,
only
that's a
Deca
success.
could do that.
What?
All right, moonshot you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shimmy my way in here
Okay.
and go. What is this? 5, 10, 15.
Yep, all the walls are gone.
20,
Yeah.
25, 30, and
Yep.
I'm gonna bring this bitch back to life.
All right. Well, how are you gonna heal him?
I'm gonna slap him.
Okay. With healing, yeah, cure wounds, I think.
Well, since he's passed out, shouldn't I use spare the dying?
He gets cured.
Spare the dying just stabilizes him. It doesn't.
Oh,
it doesn't
okay,
give him
then.
any HP.
Oh,
It basically he just doesn't make any more saving throws.
or should I do
That's like a
or
wax
should I
thing.
do a mass healing, or does everybody have to be together?
Please heal
What's the range
me.
of the mass healing word?
It has a range.
I need
Oh,
heals.
has a range? Oh yeah, that's
I'm
right.
Yeah,
going
check your
to
range.
die.
Yeah, Larry's about to. I would recommend you
I'm
rage
about
next.
to-
It's
next
up to
turn,
60
I would
feet,
recommend you rage.
so I think
I live at
That works.
rage.
Yeah, 60 feet. Look, bam. That's
Yeah.
20. That's 5. That's 5. You can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I get sick.
As you start to use your mass healing word, you guys hear from above Irina's voice. He goes, "Guys, grab the rope!" And on Larry's turn, you guys are gonna see rope kind of come down because you blew the fucking roof off as well. As rope is gonna start coming down on Larry's turn.
Yeah.
Arena and Maripol are just sitting there, then
Yeah, basically, like it's only been 2 rounds of combat, so in the last like 12 seconds, all of this action occurred. All right, so everyone heals for 6. Are you doing it first level or what level?
I did at 3rd level.
Oh yeah, because it is a 3rd level spell. Yep. All right, so everyone heals for 6 HP. Ben, you're up with 6 HP. Deca, you're back to max. Moonchild, you get your 6. Larry, you get your 6. As this massive hits around the area, healing you guys. Is that a bonus action? No, it is a bonus action. You still have an action.
Yes. Ooh, sweet. All right. Let me do that. And then. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Big
All right.
ass
I already
rules.
moved. Damn it. Oh, it would have been so cool. But I think I'll do it.
how much more spaces can you move?
I already moved my 30, but what if I?
From here to there was 30?
Yeah, I was here, so that was.
Yeah, she had to
5,
make a roundabout
10,
way. Yeah, she had to make
15,
such a roundabout way.
20, 25.
Oh, because of the
30.
hole.
But
Yeah.
if I move here, oh well, Armin's here, so I would hit her too. Never mind. Well,
No, she's on the ground.
she's not on
No.
the ground.
Larry's on the edge of the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she said that she was rolling on the ground, gasping for air.
No, she's
No,
just kneeling. She's just kneeling. Yeah.
I'm being dramatic, you know.
Yeah, no. But like she's just like kneeling there, like on the edge of the hole, basically. Yeah.
Amu, how badly injured are you?
I'm at 18 out of 44, so
You.
I'm down by a lot.
I couldn't retrace my steps, right?
You can retrace your step, but you use movement.
Oh, okay. Bloop.
Okay.
Bye, Ben. All
What are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use.
You can use a potion as an action.
Do I have a potion? I don't think I do.
I don't know. Check your inventory.
No, I don't.
Okay. Remember, only 1 level spelled per turn. Or per round. But yeah, per turn. So you can only use cantrips right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit.
That's why I asked you about the potion thing. If you can like
Yeah.
use a potion on it.
If
I
your
mean, I can
idea
use a
for
potion.
Eldritch Blast doesn't work, you could use your unit again and just shove them there.
No, because I have an idea. Because since they're all in a single filed line so perfectly, I wanted to use my witch bolt to try to get all of them down in the line. If
Yeah,
that's
go ahead.
possible.
Well, no, she can't. She already used one leveled spell.
Okay.
Oh,
That's her
that's
master level.
right.
Yeah.
Would Eldritch Blast be similar?
No, it's a single target spell. Well, you shoot two beams, but yeah, they're both single target spells. They don't go through people.
Okay.
Lightning bolt does, but not Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's not it.
So got an action.
So you said it only has to be cantrips?
Well, yeah. You can't use more than one leveled spell a turn. So yeah, cantrips.
Oh, okay.
Larry's turn. There's gonna be more water bubbling up.
We're gonna
This one's probably
die.
meant to grab her.
Gonna...
Let's keep that in mind.
I guess I'll try to do Toll the Dead on the first one that's in front of Amu.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for Toll the Dead. And I think it gets a Wisdom saving throw. I think. Go ahead. Roll for Toll the Dead. It should say at the top. Yeah. Wisdom save. Cool. You thrust your staff forward, and there's a ding ding, like you guys hear a gonging sound, and the creature clutches its head and fights off the psychic attack. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage. All right, I think that's the end of your turn, Larry. At the beginning of your turn, you see the water starts to bubble up and fill most of the hole by now, and starting to rise up into the deck itself. Some water kind of spills over into where Ben and Decker are standing. But from above, you hear Irina and Arabella's voice. Irina goes, "Grab onto the rope," and she's gonna toss a rope that's unfortunately has to be like right there, because like remember it's like a cylinder, right? So she's able to throw a rope straight down, and it's like pressed up against this one wall. And she goes, "Just grab onto it," and you hear Arabella's voice goes, "You can do
Where did you
this."
say it was? Oh, right there, I see it.
Yeah, she said. You hear Arabella's voice goes, "You can do this, Larry. I believe in you." And she's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So you feel yourself feeling inspired and strengthened by the voice of your allies, your new allies. They may be a little bit wild, a little bit reckless, but they're still here to try to help you, and they've been like working with you.
Are they? Have they? I don't know.
So with this inspiration, you get a +1 to your next melee or ranged attack roll. If you want to fight, obviously you can just run and
Yeah.
climb up.
Alright. So it's my turn right now.
Yep.
All
it's your
right.
turn. Oh, sorry. Remember, at the beginning of your turn, Constitution saving throw for the poison.
And it Constitution.
Yep. Constitution saving throw. Nice.
Finally.
You managed to resist the poison. It's kind of like you guys watch. It's like the color that was drained from her face kind of returns a little bit as the poison leaves her body. Okay.
Throw up.
Yeah. You like you throw up a little bit. Yeah. All right. So I'm
So,
gonna go up the rope.
Okay,
You
so
can use a disengage action to avoid opportunity attacks.
I guess in disengage action?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So if you remember your cheat sheet, part of your actions is like attack, dash, disengage, etc. Disengage is an action you can take to avoid opportunity attacks, unless they have special features.
Do you roll with that?
No, you
Wait.
just say I'm gonna disengage and just move 30 feet. So
Okay,
move your
yeah.
feet.
I disengage. Yeah, I disengage. There's no way I'm fighting them if they put
Okay,
out
yeah.
smoke.
You guys watch Slayer's bolts past you, Moonchild. She starts grabbing the rope, starts climbing up, and I'm gonna put you, to the top of the ship. As you come out at the top of the ship, fresh air, all that crowded space that you were in, you feel a lot better now. Fresh air. You come out from the top. Actually, you come out over here, obviously, because that's the front of the ship. And you see Arabelle and Irina kind of like holding onto the rope that's near you. You manage to make your way out and climb up to the top. All right. Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
Let me take a. I'm gonna drink one of my healies. I
Yep.
guess.
Yeah, go ahead. Drink one of your potions. That's 10 HP. So make sure you keep track of that as
Yep.
Larry disappears from your guys' view as she climbs up on the top. All right, Dekka, you're up. On your turn, Dekka, you see the water start to spill out from underneath. Now it's starting to come up like into the bottom of the ship itself, starting to fill up.
Can I search Ben's inventory for a potion?
I'm up, kid.
Ben is up.
Oh, he's up. Oh yeah, that's right. He just got healed. All right.
Got
Well,
bag.
we gotta get the fuck out of here.
This feels a little.
Where's
hands
the
trying
way
to
up?
sift
Is this
through
the
my
ladder?
coffee.
That's a ladder, but it's on the other side. It's like pressed against the remaining flesh. It's like facing the other side, so there is a small bit of wall here, like a tiny bit of wall. So you're gonna have to run around, but you should be able to just dash around. Yeah, you should be able to use your dash action to get up the ladder.
Dekka?
It's up to you, obviously, but
Well, I guess the only way is up, right? So, however I can get there.
okay, all right. So you use your dash action, bonus action. You climb up the rope. I'm gonna move you to the top of the ship, obviously, because you managed to make your way out. Where are you? Where is it? There it is. You climb up the rope and you see, you see Arabelle, you see, Irina clutching onto the rope, like keeping it steady as you shimmy your way up, the rope. There you go. I'm gonna say that's gonna be the end of your turn, unless you want to shoot down into the hole. You still have an action.
That's a bad idea.
Shoot
Don't
arrows.
Yeah, don't they like smoke when you hit them?
I don't know. Yeah, they do. They do. That's he can do
I'm
it
just
if he wants.
gonna
It's
run
up to
onto
him.
the dock.
Okay. All right. So we'll say that Dekka manages to escape, and you manage to shimmy down and run, landing on the dock away from most of the danger. All right. It's gonna be the cadaver's turns. Well, I mean, there's really no way up except forward as they starts wading through some of the water towards you. So now the water is kind of like a lot bigger now, pouring into like parts of the ship bed. You can feel the water start coming up to like your knees and a little bit above. As this cadaver is gonna sorry, this is a map layer. That's a map layer. This cadaver is gonna move towards you, Moonchow, and it's gonna make one attack upon you. As you're facing it, he's gonna make a claw attack. 23 hits. 3 points of slashing. Go ahead, make me a Constitution saving throw. As the claws digs into your skin, you take 3 points of slashing damage, and you might potentially get poisoned, depending on your Constitution saving throw. These guys are going to try to move towards you. This guy's wading through the water, but he gets stuck there. There's a hole on that side.
I mean, it's my
Okay.
inspiration.
Okay, use your inspiration. Make sure you mark that down. Nice. All right, that's going to be the end of the cadaver's turn. Go ahead. Ben, you are up right now. That makes it nice. You don't get poisoned. Ben, you're up. And then Moonshot. What are you going to do?
Ben, I'll
This
never
guy's
let
completely
go.
submerged. Yeah, somebody submerged.
Is the boat tipping at all?
I would say not at this current moment, no.
Okay.
Not yet. The water's only like getting up to your knees. Like it's gonna have to fill a little bit more before it starts to tip. Like actually a good bit more. It hasn't even filled up the front of the ship yet. So
Larry's nowhere near us, right?
oh, she climbed up.
I left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Her and
Can I-
Dekka climbed up the rope.
Can I use the locket of infinite outcomes?
Do you have it on you?
Yes.
Okay. So you look into the locket of infinite outcomes and you see a swirl of almost like the threads of possibility, and you basically get another inspiration, a
that's
luck point. You get another inspiration. That's what it is. That's gonna be an action to use
Oh,
it.
I guess I wasn't planning on doing anything else either. I thought I was gonna see. I thought I saw different options.
Yeah, an infinite amount of options that can change your luck and fate. That is what an inspiration is.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I gave you the spell description. I mean, the magical.
I
item
read it,
description.
but it confused me. I thought it meant I read like I could see what
It's
happens.
it's like flavor text. It's not. Yeah.
I thought it was
flavor-
like you could see what happens if you made one option and then you go back to that position.
Yeah, you do see what happens. You made your roll and then you decide to inspiration it.
No, I thought that's not what I'm saying, right?
Oh, that is what that is. Though.
No, you're giving
up-
me a chance to re-roll. I thought it let me see what happens if I did something, and then I could go back to that point.
Oh no! Oh, what? I'm
That's
not
how
giving you
I
a
read
magical
it.
item of that power.
Like potential
Nah,
feature of
nah,
one
nah, nah,
action.
nah, nah. I don't. I think you.
What's
you
wrong with
definitely
you?
missed.
That's what I
think
read.
I think you misread that item and the
Okay.
level of rarity that item is. It's an uncommon magical item, homie. You
Okay.
guys haven't touched a single legendary magical item.
Alright, it's 15, 30. I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to run around the whole
Dash.
basically. Yep. Man thinks he's level 14.
I think he's a god. Thinks he has wings.
Yeah. God damn, get him.
Roasted.
I was
Flightless
gonna help you get
motherfucker.
out, but now I'm just gonna.
My mom, she's like, "Did he get his wings yet?" I'm like, "No."
Just drink some Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull would give him.
Yeah,
wings.
yeah. Just Red Bull.
I want to dip out, but I don't want you to be left downhill.
Is there a potion that'll give us temporary flight?
You could eat me.
I'm sure
Literally
there is
called
a
it
potion of flight.
Yeah, it's literally just called a potion of flight. Yeah. I mean, if you guys find the recipe, you guys can make it.
That's true. We're herbalists.
Yeah,
Why
I
are
mean,
we
like there's
asking
literally a
about
spell called
potion?
fly. Yeah. Like
Oh my
Fly.
god! They came out
Moonshot
with the
could've
new
taken it.
Pokemon Squishmallows.
nice.
Sorry.
I'm gonna climb up the ladder.
Okay, you scurry up the ladder, joining your friends above here. We're gonna say that that basically essentially takes you out of combat because well, you're gonna see soon the cadavers can't exactly climb. You come back out, huffing and panting. You see Irina, Larry, and Airbo both like holding onto the rope, making sure that it's steady as you climbed your way up. You're now out of combat. You're on the deck of the ship.
I'm
You
just
can see.
shaking
I'm
my
gonna say
head.
for now, Baja is prepping his tidal wave spell just in case something bad happens. He did say that, so I'm kind
Yeah,
of
he did.
comfortable with letting them do it. So, all right, Moonchild, you're up.
I get out of there.
Disengage.
All right.
Wait, what? I can't disengage.
Yes, you can. You just can't do it as a bonus action.
Oh, I
Yeah.
disengage and then I leave.
Okay, good, because you gonna make an attack on you. Okay, cool.
He was 100% gonna attack.
Ryan's
Okay.
like, damn it. Makes
No,
me
I mean,
faint
you-
while I'm climbing the ladder.
No, if you had guns, no, good call. All right, you guys climb up. Irina, Arabelle, you guys look down. You can see the Irina, Arabelle, and Larry. They both quickly, rapidly pull the rope, pulls it up like to prevent the cadavers from climbing. And you've seen that one cadaver that fell into the pit, Larry. You know those fuckers can't climb, right? Like they're like they don't have the dexterity. They're not. Yeah, they can't climb. So you guys all look down, and underneath the ship, you see this snarling. The water starts to bubble up. It's filling slowly, but you can see that the ship is starting to sink right now. You guys are at the top.
I'm not on the
feel
ship.
it.
My ship.
It's not your ship. Your ship
Wait,
is.
where's
I'm
that-
gonna just say your ship is down that way.
I'm safe.
Off screen.
I'm just watching y'all
Yeah.
sink. Adios.
Well, there's not all we
I'm
can
gonna
do.
say you guys have about 5 to 10 minutes in game time before the ship submerges.
Just climb the ladder and get out of there. What are you doing?
This isn't your ship, right?
No, I'm gonna say her ship is off screen to the left.
Yeah, it's not my ship. I
Help me
knew
open
this.
these chests while we have and see what's inside.
No.
It's just gonna be
If
full
you
of ropes.
remember, those were the chests that were kind of like metal bounded. They aren't.
Yeah, but she has a
chests, like-
giant axe.
She could try to whack them open.
Can
You gonna spend the
I?
next 5? You want to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes on board a sinking ship?
I
Try to
mean-
open some boxes.
Can I
Want
take
to
this lantern?
My friends.
Yeah. So if I can add it for you real quick. That is a hooded lantern. So yes, you swipe the hooded lantern. Obviously it's is it lit right now? No, it's not lit. So it's an unlit lantern.
Actually,
Okay. Is it
then
one
give
of
me back my,
those?
and
Is
then
it one
I
of
will open
those?
the crate for you.
Give you back what?
Give me back my locket.
You
And
don't know I
then-
have it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she
I'm
does. She looked through her inventory. She was.
She doesn't know I
you did
have
all the-
it.
Someone has it. I would say. I would say that. I would say she's gonna. Larry, you say out loud. Give me back my locket. Whoever has it, and I'll open this for you. It doesn't matter if it's Ben. It doesn't matter if it's Moonchild.
that.
Larry.
Okay. Well, there we go. And then I grab my friends. And
Yeah,
I
you,
get
you
off
grab
the-
you grab Yusuf and Gunther by the scruff. You start pulling them off down in the docks, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
you
pulling
start pulling
them.
Yusuf and Gunther. They're still unconscious, fortunately, and remember they're tied up with rope.
Mhm.
So they're restrained. They're tied up with rope. You
Try.
drag your friends off the sinking ship,
She's
unless you want to go somewhere else. But you're safe. You're on the docks.
Yeah,
the
I'm
ship
ready.
is currently
I'm
sinking. Arabelle and Irina. Irina's gonna grab Arabelle by the arm and goes, "Come on, Arabelle, we should run." And she's gonna look at Baha and you, Ben, and Moonchild, who goes, "We need to get off the ship. And if I don't know
What's the pearl?
if undead
black
creatures
pearl?
and zombies
Oh.
and whatever the hell those are can swim, but we need to go."
It's just a shopping
She's gonna
center.
pull
Walking
Irina and
town.
just run off the ship with them. And I'm gonna say Baha tags along.
Oh, actually, wait.
Okay, so Ben and Moonchild, you're the only two left on the ship. I'm gonna say it's been about 2 minutes in game time now. You've got about roughly 3 to 6 minutes before the ship sinks.
I might be thinking of something else. But you gotta get off the ship.
What do you guys
Um,
want to do?
I would like to look down the hole and see, like, are they sinking to the bottom of the water?
They're just kind of, let's see, dead bodies float, so they are slowly floating up towards you guys. Wait, yeah, they're bloated. They're filled with gas. Yes,
Oh,
they're
it's
slowly
when we went
floating
for
up towards you
Christmas,
guys.
remember when we took a picture of the knights?
They start floating up as the water is filling.
So,
It's like,
so as soon as this sinks, they're just gonna come to the surface of the water and come after us and attack the village people.
well, you get a sense just by looking at them right now. They can't swim. They just kind of like doggy paddle, but like maybe eventually one of them will get to shore and go to the village. Yeah, like it's like they're just like the walkers from Walking Dead. They just kind of like clawing in the water, and eventually one of their arms will paddle their way to shore, probably. But they're slow. The ship is sinking.
Before then.
Uh,
They are corpse after all, and water tension will definitely probably break their hands.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they might not
Alright.
make it to shore. You don't really know at the moment. You know, there's a lot of them. There's about like, I think there were like 10 left, 10 to 15 left. I think. I'll count them.
that's a good chance that one of them's gonna make it to shore. That's why. That's why I'm trying to
1, 2,
consider
3,
what to do
4,
here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Um,
12, 13, 14. There are 14 corpses. You see 14 of these
Can't
undead
you
corpses.
use fireball?
She could
Just burn
blow them all to hell. Yeah,
Water.
Do
yeah,
that.
blow them to hell.
Do what?
Cast another fireball in the hole. That way they all die. And none of them get to shore.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody
Moonchild, you
step
you
back.
quickly sprint back up on the shore. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of flavor and fun, how do you want to do this? Just for fun, but make sure obviously you use the spell slot, so drop it. But
Oh, yeah.
how do you want to do your fireball? Just for flavor, because you'll blow them all up to hell. I'll just say for flavor.
All this happens, I'm running on to jumping off of the little tip like I jumped back on.
Yeah, you jump back,
As it
do a little flip in
explodes.
there. I'll give it to you. That you're like you do a little flip as it
Extra
explodes.
stage.
Explosion behind you.
Taking
yeah,
my
that's-
spotlight as usual.
No,
Yeah.
I'm running from your explosion. That's it.
Look,
Yeah,
just-
okay, so
you got
Moon-
main
Moonchild.
character syndrome.
How do you do this, Moonchild?
Just
Oh, yeah, you steady yourself, you aim yourself, you summon the energy. You guys go as a part of you explodes and just for flavor, it explodes as the ship cracks in half and starts to sink underneath the ocean as all the bodies and floats. You guys see gas and smoke and all this flavor. Moonchild, you jump heroically back onto the dock, There's all this gas and smoke explodes all around you. The ship is in ruins and tatters. I'm gonna draw a big X through it. Um, it's sinking right now as all the creatures disintegrate and die. You guys managed to make it out of the death trap.
It was
Alive.
a trap.
Well, it felt like a trap, didn't it?
No.
Okay.
Did
Well,
to me.
then it did to Ben. He definitely got trapped. You guys make it out. But the mystery still remains. What the hell just happened in there? You guys make it out. There's a, the fire is still kind of flickering and lighting, but the ship is sinking right now. You see no commotion or movement from within town. In fact, the night is quiet. It seems that you lot might be the only ones to have noticed or known what's been going down in the docks. You did gain
Seems
some
about
valuable
right.
information from Marcus's notes.
Well, I didn't. They didn't tell me yet, so I don't know.
Oh no, you read the note. Remember? Everyone, we
Excuse
passed.
me.
Yeah, go check your journal. Marcus's note
Oh,
mentions a couple things. Something about a well, going down into the well. Something about the clinic. And Larry, remember, you made that very crucial connection that people might forget, but writing, you can write things down and remember.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
remember the crucial information as you look over Marcus's notes.
Then-
The rest of you guys are on the docks right now, watching the ship sink into the water. What do you guys want to do? We could. We could take a little break here. Actually, let you guys read the notes and kind of brainstorm what you want to do. I'm gonna go grab some water, maybe a snack. We'll come back in 5-10 minutes. And plan our
Okay.
next step.
Sounds good.
See what you guys want to do.
All right, guys. I think we should.
Huh?
I think
I want
we
to go visit the
should-
clinic.
The clinic that doesn't exist yet.
Um,
You
Let's
know, the medical. There's a place where we have medic. He calls it the clinic. or
the
something.
herbalists.
I guess so, but he called it the clinic.
where is it? Where's the letter? Marcus's observation. That's it.
I'm like, at the moment I am the clinic, so I can do another mass healing word, but I don't know how much it's gonna do. It's usually randomized.
Well, you roll.
It might. Yeah, we might need it. We
roll-
might be going into another fight.
That's true, yeah. I roll 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So it depends. You know, Baja, we're here. Alright. Is he working?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't see where. Oh, yeah, see, it does say clinic right here.
It's a
Something
call
about the
clinic, yeah.
earlier.
Baja's just being a weenie.
What?
Is he
said
hanging out at
Baja's just
another
being a weenie.
co-worker's place?
Yep.
Mm. Like I said,
Just sleeping. Just sleeping.
just
he said.
sleeping, just sleeping. They're
Yeah,
just
we all know
playing-
what cuddles
they're
leads to.
just playing
Babies.
Mario.
I know from firsthand experience, cuddles lead to babies.
They're just playing Mario Party Deca harmless.
More like Smash Bros.
It's gonna be a party, all right, with Mario.
They're
I don't
playing
know.
Smash Bros. You hear him?
Deca,
Huh?
you should go down that sewer.
Stop it!
You're a sewer.
Yeah, he smells like one.
What? No, we should go down the sewer. There was talked about the sewers.
Yeah.
You should do him agent spy style, like put a rope around his
Like,
waist
lower him down.
and just lower him. Yeah.
The sewer?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna spit down it and see if I can hear the spit hit the bottom.
Well, our world creator is not here to let us know what we hear.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
Until Ryan gets back, that's how far it goes.
We're gonna start realizing we're in a game because we notice things aren't working. Water stopped moving.
Why the water stop moving? Why is that fire staying still?
What's going on
So Deca, what happened to your hater?
I think I banned.
That was funny. They were so mad.
But I made an announcement in my Discord that I'm just not gonna accept DMs anymore, and all conversations will be public in one of the channels, just so that nobody can accuse me of being a fucking pedophile.
Is that why he was upset?
He was upset. So his friend had joined my Discord and
Mhm.
asked me for help, and I was out Ubering. And then I had people like ask me for help like hours ago, before this person had even joined and asked me for help too. So there's people before him already waiting hours. Anyway, 40 minutes go by, and his friend joins the Discord, and then starts spamming that in the general chat, but he gets timed out, and then spams it in my DMs like 20 times, and then spams it in my moderator's DMs as well.
Oh God.
I never got it.
And then he said that I was full of myself for taking donations, and one of the perks for donations is priority help. He's like, who would pay for priority help? Like, that's not really the point of the donation. It isn't just to get priority help. It's more of just support me as a creator. And there's been a couple people that have subscribed to it. Although I've also had a couple people just straight up Venmo me. Like I had one kid, his mom Venmoed me $50 the other day just for helping out her son. So um yeah, but I'm not accepting DMs anymore just to avoid that happening. Someone accusing me of being a pedophile, because it is very common in the Minecraft community. So I could easily see how someone could accuse me of that, and then the community just fucking run with it, even though there's no proof or anything of it.
Yeah.
Like, and there would never obviously be proof of it because I'm not messaging 13-year-old kids asking to see things. Like it's just not happening. I have my own kid. Like I think it's fucking horrible.
I have my own kids. Oh my
Right, I
God.
wouldn't want someone messaging them that's older, is what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Not I'm gonna just look at my own kid. That's weird, but
We're gonna have to cut that out.
I'm gonna forget.
he's like, fuck, I have to edit for
I'm
once.
gonna forget it.
Oh wait, we're being recorded.
Yeah, Ben's always recording.
Always record
There's a lot he
things.
probably should have edited out, honestly.
Yeah, I guarantee there's stuff that I meant to edit out and just forgot.
Yeah, forgot. You mean got lazy and didn't
Did
actually
you ever
watch the
cut out
footage?
you howling on the floor?
No, he uploaded that as a short, I think.
I uploaded it a certain way. I think I did cut a lot of it out.
You pussy.
I think I kept the main part of it in.
You're such a little bitch.
No, I'm pretty sure I kept the main part of it in, but I cut some of it out.
You still a little bitch. Also, you have a white mustache hair.
Can't help it, I'm growing old.
Apparently, there's this Discord hack going
Ow.
around though, where people go into big servers and accuse the owners of being pedophiles, and they'll set up fake accounts that look like the owner talking and post fake conversations where the quote unquote owner is being a pedo.
But they can't
And,
do that because people, well, I mean, no, people would not be smart enough to check what the hashtag is.
No, right? They don't, because they don't post the hashtag. They just post the username, and it looks the same, and they use the same profile picture. So people just immediately fucking run with it without any actual proof.
Mhm.
Because you can even you could fake like text message. You can fake tweets. So like the fact that people just take that shit and run with it is disturbing.
All right,
So
so
that's
what's
why
the
I'm like,
point
point?
all right, I'm
That's
turning off
happening.
DMs. I'm like, this kid was just mad, and it's not someone trying to like ruin me or anything like that. They were literally just fucking salty that I didn't help their friend in 40 minutes of their friend joining and asking for help. But I just don't want that to be something that becomes an issue at any point in the future.
I'm confused on what's happening.
What?
If you're still in my Discord, read the announcement and look at the photo I posted.
Or the group chat. You can just read in that.
Yeah, I also posted the screenshots of it in the group chat.
So what's the plan here? What are we going to go check out?
I want to go to the clinic. You guys can do what you want.
Well,
We
going
have to do things
somewhere.
as a group.
Going somewhere alone and then getting into a fight, he doesn't change the difficulty of that fight. So you could get in a fight of difficulty level of all of us alone. So,
True.
but I don't really care where we go, so I'm cool at the clinic. I just want to see what I see looking down here.
Now I have to go through and all the things that say to DM me, and I'm gonna have to update everything to say use the help channel. And in my most recent video, it says to DM me, so that's kind of annoying. But
Boop, boop, boop.
It's 12 a.m. Oh, jeez. I gotta wake up so early tomorrow. SMH.
Same.
Huh?
Didn't we start at 10? It's already 12? We've been at this for 2 hours?
What?
Jesus.
No, I'm okay.
I have to leave around 9:30 tomorrow.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna have to leave around 9:30.
Why?
Because I'm supposed to go on my route at 10.
What?
And I have an appointment at 10, so I have to be there by 10.
Alrighty, so
It's perfect.
I am back. Got myself some snackies, a Tsingtao beer.
Ooh.
Right,
oh, I just had a denogonizer. Now I'm drinking a Truly, the giant cans.
I have
Alright,
to wake
so
up at 6.
you guys are standing at the you're standing on the dock and you guys are watching as the ship starts to sink. Some of the
Rest in
corpses
peace.
start to bob up. And they're just kind of snarling, kind of like looking towards you, obviously drawn towards you. Let's say that you can imagine there's water right here. There's a couple corpses.
Oh, I didn't kill them all?
There was a lot.
There was a lot. There was like 14. They were all grouped up in the hole though, near the hole. So there's about 2 corpses that just kind of like floating.
Anything else?
Guys, let's just
Disintegrated most of
leave.
them.
No, we can't just leave them there.
They're
Why?
like-
They're
They're
corpse.
trying to paddle. Like the zombie corpses, they're trying, like the cadaver things, they're trying to paddle, but like Larry pointed out, it's hard with, fucking decayed arms. You actually watch as one of the arms kind of like one of the bone kind of sticks out and the arms kind of like all weird and floopy as it's trying to like paddle towards you. You guys can
Yeah.
definitely shoot.
They can just
Shoot
shoot
them
them from
down.
all over here. They can't attack us.
But like be like shooting fish in a barrel. If you want, I mean, or you could leave them.
Leaving them there is not a good idea. Becca,
We should just leave them. I don't care.
bruh.
I don't have anything to shoot unless
I
I'm
can't
trying to
shoot
fill my
anything. Yeah, I'm
beer.
out of shooting. So we just whoever wants to come down here and say high five to them, like that's their problem, not ours.
No one can. It
All right,
seems
how
like no one
about
can
everybody
really get
readies an attack on the edge? Wait, that might not be within 20 feet. Oh. That's not. No.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I stab him with my dagger with the rope and reel him in like a fish. And then as soon as he gets here, everyone just attack him.
Not roll.
Well, no, because then he's gonna blow up and attack us.
Yeah, why would you do that?
No, but he'll blow up when you hit him.
Huh?
He'll blow up after you hit him. You'll reel him in.
He won't blow
And
up
then-
again?
Yeah, he will. But if you like, I don't know, Moonshot with spiritual weapon. Do you guys have any blunt attacks? I mean, doesn't
Maybe.
Larry have a warhammer? Larry has a warhammer. She could bludgeon him to death.
And it won't blow him up.
So how many are alive?
Nope.
2?
There's only 2.
Oh yeah.
Bro, how the fuck are y'all alive? What the hell? Die.
So you can do spiritual weapon.
I mean, they're incredibly burned and singed. It probably wouldn't take much to end them.
Well,
We can just leave.
don't waste the
Yeah, I was
spiritual
about to
weapon.
say. I was like, it's not worth it.
We can just leave, guys. We don't have to.
We
attack.
have to kill them. Then they're gonna get
No, we fucking
sooner
don't.
or later they'll find a way
Wait,
into
what
town.
about the thing that they were using in Amu's ship? The thing that shot me in the fucking shoulder that hurt like a
They ran out of
bitch.
ammo. We don't have to-
It's out of ammo, but it's up on the crow's nest on this ship right here.
Oh.
The reason that he stopped firing is he ran out of ammo.
Ew.
Otherwise, he would have just kept shooting you guys.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna pierce him with the dagger, and try
Yeah,
to
go
reel
ahead,
him in.
roll with advantage. He's fucking. There's no way he can dodge.
And
Stuck in
then
the
what?
water.
She has a warhammer. That's what's not, that won't keep it. That won't let it blow up.
I mean, you guys haven't tried bludgeoning damage, but force damage didn't seem to blow it up. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. You can always try.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do it.
You don't want to save your town from these. You don't. You want to just leave them here.
But I want my locket more.
So you want your locket more than the village that you're trying to protect. That's the whole point we're even here.
Yeah. They're going to die. They can't
That hits.
make it.
You watch his man whips his dagger force and punctures the one in the head. You yank it back out. There's a spray of gas as you watch the creature stops moving and his body goes still and he just kind of bobs up and down dead. Like I said, there was a lot of fireball damage. They're on their last legs.
Yeah,
okay.
like they're not gonna be able to make it.
All right, I throw it at the other one too. Then.
Go ahead, do it again. He only has 5 HP, so if you can hit more than 5, you won't have to roll twice, and you won't be embarrassed. You see Arabelle kind of jog up to you and goes, "You can hit it, right? You're not gonna miss.
hit it.
You're not gonna miss." Okay, it hits you. You look at her with a glare. And you whip it forward. It punctures in the head again. The same sort of spray happens as the last cadaver goes still. All right. You don't see any more. You wait a couple minutes. You guys kind of wait a little bit. Nothing pops back up.
Oh,
Seems like Moonshot took care of most of them.
I jump in the water.
Okay, you jump
and
in the
swim
water.
towards the body and I stab it with low side.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's still a body full of gas. The body doesn't just end
I'm
up
chilling.
being gas free. All right, you're chilling. You stab it. As this energy of like this dark malevolent energy gets sucked into your dagger, and you recall Losai is basically saying like these dark spirits are shuttled off into the 9 hells. And in this time, instead of like a white wisp, it's like this dark, malevolent energy into the dagger.
The other one too.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Do what I must. Inspiration.
Cool. You use up your luck point. It's more of a luck point, but yeah, it's kind of luck is basically inspiration. Go ahead, reroll. Oh. You feel yourself hiccuping and gasping. Go ahead, roll me. Oh yeah. You're poisoned. You're considered poisoned for the next 5 minutes. So I'll say, just for the heck of it, now roll me another Constitution saving throw to see if you take any damage. Otherwise, you're gonna take 1d8. Cool. You take 2 points of poison damage. Moonchild and the rest of the gang watches Ben's this cloud of smoke and gas hits Ben. Ben starts coughing. There's blood coming out. Is Ben?
The fuck
You're
did you do
blood-
this
You're
time?
poisoned. You're
I'm
poisoned.
just looking at him.
Paying attention.
You guys are all watching as Ben is like gagging, and Irina goes. You see Irina rub the bridge of her nose. She goes, "Oh, morning, man, please." She goes, "Just Ben, come up here, and we'll." Does
Why
anyone
do
have
I
any
always choose the
antitoxin?
idiots?
Ben, you're paddling towards shore. As you make it back onto shore, go me another Constitution saving throw. This triggers every,
Don't
30
fuck it up.
seconds. 30 seconds or so. So unless you
Could use some
succeed,
heals, beautiful.
Huh?
Could use some heals since since my poison's attacking me every few seconds.
Well, why'd you do that?
cool. You take another.
We
Yep.
all
You fall
collectively
unconscious.
spawn.
Ben, you barely make it onto shore, and as you go, I'm fine. You guys watch his Ben just slumps over, unconscious once more.
You all collectively sigh of annoyance.
Ben, you are now at 17 HP. As Moonchild uses her second level Cure Wounds to pick you back up.
Told
Alright,
you,
cool.
you just left it alone, you dumb bitch.
See, you could
No, now the village is safe,
you
and
could
I
have
helped.
given that gratitude
The
to
village was safe
Moonchild,
anyway. You
you know?
think they're gonna climb up here?
For real.
Alright.
What-
Irina looks
This
at all
man
of you.
Do
saved
you want to risk it?
Irina
Guess
looks
what?
at all of you and she
Them
goes,
getting to shore?
Did you guys at least find something while you were down there? And Arabo goes, Yeah, that was kind of scary down there. Was there anything useful?
Yep.
Yes, there was.
What did you find?
We found I guess a notes that a guard was taking before he died. How do you pronounce his name?
His name's Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in the wrong one. She's in PDF, so you have to open this.
Oh, dude.
Marcus.
Yeah, his observations, and I handed to Irina.
Yeah, you watch as Irina kind of reads out the observation, and after a couple minutes, she goes, "So, you gonna check out this well in Apazarovich? Looks like, I don't know, maybe there's something down there. Don't wells lead to some sort of reservoir or sewer system or something? And or we
Probably.
can check out this clinic."
It's hiking up going to the clinic.
I mean, you see Irina just look at all of you. Goes, I don't really have any leads other than this. I'm okay with going to the clinic.
Yeah, we should head there first before we go to a sewer.
Probably
Yeah,
take some medical supplies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Larry, you've been to the clinic, so you
Before
start to
we
lead the way.
did.
Are you gonna drag along the? Yeah, give me 1 second. Are you gonna drag your
Mhm.
friends with you? They're still unconscious.
Yeah. I don't really know. I don't want to leave them here.
Maybe you should leave them a note to wait for you there. That you already dealt with the other people on the other ship or something like that.
Yeah, but they're still definitely hypnotized for sure. That's the thing.
Unless.
Just bring him with us.
Okay.
You hear Irina goes, yeah. Maybe this. What is this? This doctor. Well, we know who Twila is. She reads the note. She goes, "Is Tamith is the doctor, right?" And Larry, you've met
Mhm.
him a couple times. She goes, "Well, maybe Tamith might know a thing or two. She's supposed to be a doctor, right?"
Yeah.
So
Well,
with
get them
with
there.
Irina's help, Irina and Arabo together are gonna drag along Yusuf. I mean they're not strong as you, Larry, but you manage to you're kind of like you huck Gunther over your shoulder like a fireman's carry.
Mhm.
And Ben. So as the group starts to make their way across the docks, Ben, what did you say you wanted to do?
I just wanted to look down the sewer pit here.
Oh, the grate? Yeah. Yeah, you look down into the grate and it's deep. Your dark vision goes 60 feet. It's deeper than that.
Can
If
I
you're gonna go
light
down
my
this-
lantern and see if I could light it up a little bit?
Yeah, do you have any matches?
No.
Or anything to light a lantern?
No.
But I can look.
Can't we just
Right.
light our torch?
You guys have torches and
Yeah, from
torches
the beginning.
Or you
Wait,
can just
but
do the
when I-
torch. You can throw a torch down there.
Yeah, you can throw.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, don't waste your lantern.
But I can look. I have infinite. I can see in dark places.
Yeah, so can
Yeah.
I, but it goes further than that. He said.
Yeah, so yeah, dark vision is 60 feet on most species, on most races.
Mm.
It goes deeper than that. Like you see 60 feet, you see these walls of this sort of grate, right? You see like walls. You can make from your angle. You kind of like lean over, poke your head around. You can see this sort of cylinder, kind of like with moss and like stones and stuff, and like thick, heavy stones and moss, kind of like along the way. You guys see 60 feet down, but really can't see any further. But you do hear what sounds like a rustling sound, like almost like water flowing. So there's definitely water or something down there. But yeah, do you want to throw a torch down there?
Uh,
Or torches, or
I actually think I
even a
gave
steel
most
mat?
of my torches to Phoenix. I only have
All right,
one.
we'll
I don't
say
want
for
to
the
waste
sake
it.
of this. We'll say for the sake of this. Let me see if Baja has any torches. We'll say that Baja helps by throwing down a torch.
I'm pretty sure he does because I gave him like more than half of
Yeah,
mine
he
because
has
he doesn't have dark
he has
vision.
9 torches. So he's gonna. You guys watch this. Baja kind of scrapes it on the ground, ignites it with a quick flick of his wrist, and tosses the torch down. You guys watch as the torch spins heads over heels, down and down, and you guys see as it gets near the bottom. You guys see it looks like a giant, tall cylinder silo, and as it hits the bottom, the cavern kind of opens up a little bit, and you can see what looks like water kind of flowing through a grate down into like in a sewer system, sort of going forward out from your line of sight, going just straight to the west, like to the left, just a stretch of water.
Becca, you want to go down?
No, stop it.
No, let's go to the clinic. That's what you agreed on, right?
I mean, Deca can always go down, and if you guys can pull him back up, it's up to you.
I want to go to the clinic.
Okay, cool.
I think it's fine.
All right,
Do the same.
okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna put you guys back down to the main map. You guys are currently at the docks right now. How are you guys moving through town? Stealthily, just normally.
Why would we have to
I
be
mean,
stealthy?
I live here.
Okay, I don't
So-
know. I didn't know if you guys wanted to be noticed or not.
I'm not. What are they gonna do?
How long
They
has
haven't been questioning ever since. They get upset when I question them. So like, why would they question me?
Yeah, I would say that when you guys went down to the docks, it was nearing like 7 p.m. So it's like roughly 8 p.m. now. As you guys make your way off the docks and this way.
Well, that means the clinic's gonna be closed, right?
Well, no,
Um,
actually, Larry, you know that the clinic actually opens pretty late. Usually around till 10 p.m. It's a clinic. It takes people
Yeah.
in who gets injuries. You know, obviously, you guys know that like there are hunting parties that go out into the mist using their sort of like impromptu protection system and comes back. And sometimes they come back with injuries from whatever they face in the mist or whatever wild animals injured them. So it's still it'll be open, Larry. You know this, so you tell the group that, yeah. All right,
It's
so
open.
yeah, you guys wander through town, and now with the setting of darkness, most of the people have like retreated back into their homes. You see a couple of individuals wandering towards, and as they pass you, they don't really take notice. They kind of nod at you, Larry, real quick, but they kind of ignore the rest of the people. They don't know them. But most of them are you hear mentioned of the Angel Stairway, the tavern that is like super popular in town. Seems like a lot of people are heading towards the tavern, maybe to get a couple cups of wine, relax at the end of a day's hard work. As you guys wander through town, you guys hear the clock tower again, ding, 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 chime 8 times, and you do see that town crier, kind of retreating back towards the center of town. But he's the one that's been lighting the torches and lanterns and lamps in town. And you guys make your way to the Calm Tides Clinic. Takes about 15 minutes to get there. And give me 1 second, I'll move everybody over to the Calm Tides Clinic.
Man,
Yep. Give me 1 second here, and then I'll start describing it. So, don't move yet, obviously. Just give me 1 second, and I'll give you guys a description. I'm gonna say Baja is here. I might use Baja as like a he'll stay here, to heal up kind of thing. So right here, and then where's Arabelle? There she is. Okay, so you guys arrive at a compact-looking hospital clinic building with grassy, overgrown doors and windows cracked or shattered in some manner or way. Some of the windows are boarded up, and perhaps to keep something out or maybe something in. The hospital sign out front reads "The Calm Tides Clinic." It features a wave slowly washing onto a shore. When you guys enter, you see a well-lit space where wooden benches sit and act as almost like a waiting area. You actually do see a human doctor, and Larry, you recognize her away. That's Dr. Tamith. Um,
Yep.
I'm gonna type it out for you guys real quick. Yep, Dr. Tamith. Uh, Dr. Tamith. She's dressed in this blue, thick cloak, not cloak, coat, with like almost like an apron up front, almost like a lab coat kind of, with these two white dressed nurses. One, both females, one's blonde, one's brunette. They're discussing something intensely behind the counter, while the doctor kind of gestures to this old woman and this like woodcutter that seems to be sitting and waiting their turn. If anyone does want to listen into the conversation, you can roll, a perception check. Otherwise, they seem to be deep in conversation. They don't really seem to have noticed you at the moment yet. But right now, you're in
I
what looks like a
can
waiting
do it.
area. Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
can roll.
yeah. If you want to
And
roll
it's a what?
perception check.
Perception?
Yeah, yeah,
My
I gotta
perception's
pee
pretty
so bad. I'm
low,
gonna be right back.
so
yeah. With the 9 perception, you make out some muffled words, and it seems like a couple things. You hear mentions of like, oh, make sure that you like bandage up their wounds. Get some fresh linens and fresh bandages, but nothing of significant note. They just, to you, it just sounds like they're just discussing hospital things.
okay.
And yeah, you guys watch as after a quick discussion, the nurses go ahead and lead the old woman and the man, the woodcutter, um in separate directions. As you guys watch, you see that the woodcutter is limping a little bit, and there seems to be like a series of scratches on his legs and arms, like scrapes, small wounds and injuries, which kind of align to what Marcus has noticed. But there seems to be like a good amount of them, just like on his arms and his legs, but nothing grievous or grave. But you guys watch as the nurse takes them to what looks like a small waiting room or hospital room, and walks in, and they kind of disappear from sight.
Okay.
And then the other nurse does the same, except she's gonna take she's gonna go over here and do a waiting room to the side here. And Dr. Tamith finally looks up at you guys, and she has this very weary face. She's a brunette woman, very kind face, but very tired. She goes, "Ah, hello. Sorry for not greeting you sooner, but we're a bit swamped at the moment. I hope that things are going well with you all." She kind of looks to you all quickly and goes, "Oh, Larry, yes. And, I guess new Outlanders. Running from Strahd, I suppose, and his goons. I'm Dr. Tamith Paulank. What can I do for you?" And yeah, go ahead and roleplay, and so forth.
Okay, so I look and I'm like, hey, it's nice to see you.
Oh, hey, Larry. It's been a little bit. Where have you been? You look. She kind of looks over your like wounds, all of your armor and your cloak. There's scrapes and there's blood and gunk of like different creatures on you. She goes, what happened?
I was, I don't know, I was fighting something.
She frowns. Fighting what?
That's the thing, I don't know.
She kind of gestures to some of the benches. Yeah, why don't you sit down, and I'll look at you all over. Um, you just give me a second. I'll go grab some more supplies, and she hurries off real quick, and you guys are left alone at the at the waiting center with a desk, and on the desk you do see a couple things that look like bottles or potions or something, kind of just sitting to one side. Yeah. Anything quick to say before she comes back?
No, I don't.
No, I'm good. I'm just listening. I'm letting Larry take lead.
Yeah, bye, baby. Alright, here are the little potions. You see two potions. One's a greenish bottle, one's a reddish bottle.
If
Do you
any of
want
you take it, I am going to smack you.
You guys could also read it too if you want to take a look at what it is. But okay,
Sure.
yeah, if you want, you kind of like sidle up to the table, kind of like flip over the bottle. This one right here just looks like a normal greater potion of healing. Not normal. It's a greater potion of healing, so it heals a lot. It heals more. Um,
Okay.
it's a potion of greater healing. And the other one appears to be. Oh well, this one's strange. You kind of like flip it over left and right. You don't really see any labels on it at the moment, but there's you do see that taped on it. You see a note. It says, "Deliver these to Vara Volar." Here. It looks almost like a sticky note, but it's like a piece of parchment, kind of like adhesive onto the green bottle. It says, "Deliver this to Vara Volar," and you know that
Okay.
Vara Volar is like a secretary who works at the town hall. Um, and the bottle itself is small. It's like a small bottle. It's like almost like an enlarged eye drop bottle. Um, yeah, and those are the two potions on the table. And you hear Tambit. You hear footsteps coming back. You immediately kind of retreat a little bit. Tambit comes back. She's carrying a box of different medical equipment, bandages, needles, like adhesives, some like tape like things that look like it was layered in sap. Honey. It's kind of glued together. She puts these on the table and she pulls out like the set of another set of a healer's kit and she goes, "So, tell me what happened to you all? You all look injured and quite hurt."
Oh, actually, we're not hurt. We're pretty much okay. But I don't know. Just creepy things happening at the dock. I don't really know.
Okay. And she kind of like puts all her things back into the box and kind of sits behind the desk. What kind of
But
creepy
I
things?
do have a question.
Yeah, sure.
I have a question for you first, though. Do I remember anything that happens at the clinic when I hit my head?
Do you remember anything at the clinic when you hit her head?
Yeah, like after like, do I know like who took me to the clinic or how I got out of that situation?
No, you just remember waking up in the clinic.
Okay, so I was like, do you remember how I got into the clinic?
Oh, and also, by the way, you dragged along Yusuf and Good Bear.
Yeah,
Just in case you want to ask about them. But yeah, so she
yeah.
goes, "Well, a couple of men brought you in. Um, I honestly thought they were the hunting party that occasionally leaves town. They said that you were with them, that you guys were hunting down a couple of like wild boars. Food for the town, and if you got knocked unconscious and
Who
yeah,
were
you
the
needed some
men?
medical attention." Honestly, I've never seen them before. I honestly thought they were part of your crew. They were rough. One darker skinned man. He well, actually one was a woman. She had this braid and some like tattoos across her face, reddish tattoos. Another man is darker skinned man, has a almost like dreadlocks, kind of like things kind of coming off his head. They dress, they don't dress like people from Zarovich Landing, so I thought they were part of your crew.
Uh, do I recognize any of those descriptions?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The darker skinned man with the dreadlocks, that's your second in command. The woman, the woman with the face markings, that's Yusuf's scouting partner, a Goliath archer.
Okay. So I think to myself, and I'm like, and they said we were out hunting.
Yeah, let me get their names real quick. But yes, she goes, yeah, they said that you guys were out hunting. So Thrudok is your second in command here. Thrudok and Wenson is scout. Number 2 with Yusei. Yeah, so she goes, yeah, they, I didn't really think about it too much. I was swamped. So many people just coming in recently with these minor injuries. Nothing
Can you tell
major,
me
nothing
about
to
them?
worry about. Sorry?
Can you tell me about the injuries?
Oh, well, she sits back and she goes, "Give me 1 second." She opens like under her desk and she starts to pull out medical files. And while she does that, I get to pull out my medical files, which are the notes. Where are they? Yeah, here we go. She goes, "Yeah, well, let's see here. Scrapes and bruises upon their knees. I don't know. A lot of them seem to have tripped over themselves lately. Um, Lots of people have been saying they've been clumsy, lead-footed. A lot of older people saying they're getting just old things, tripping, falling on cracks and things. Scraping elbows, scraped arms, bruises upon their chests and backs. It's really strange, actually. It's a host of minor injuries, falling, bumping into things, spraining ankles, bruising hands. Nothing major, like I said, or life-threatening, but it's curious. I've had, today alone, I've had 6 people. I sent them off with, just some basic poultices and wrappings and nothing crazy. I haven't had to dig into any potions of healing. And they're
Did
actually today.
Marcus ever come in?
Kind of pauses for a moment. She goes, Marcus. Yeah, he came in once, just asking around. I thought he was just curious about, all of the injuries. He's a nice boy, Marcus. But he came in specifically for an animal incident. Um, Seems like one of the cows by the farm that his mother owns went crazy and kicked him in the chest. He had his armor on, so he wasn't, it wasn't that bad, but he had a
Right.
bruise across his chest.
Did anybody come in like forgetting something, like amnesia, in a way?
No, not that I know of. Everyone seems to be just bruised or injured. No head injuries, to be honest.
Okay. So these are a part of my crew, and they're kind of
Mhm.
knocked out at the moment, and they need a place to rest.
Yeah, I have some spare beds. They're gonna have to rest with the other injured people. There, I have about 3 right now. Benjamin, Leticia, and Cornelia. I don't know if you've met them, and you really haven't. I mean, there's a lot of people in town. You haven't met them all.
Yeah.
Um, she goes, "Yeah, I can. I have some beds." And she kind of looks over at the tied up Gunther and Yusuf. And she goes, "Why? Why are they tied up?"
Um, they're kind of being mind controlled.
She blinks like, "I, I'm sorry."
Yeah, something's making them go cuckoo puffs.
And she kind of looks at the rest of you guys. She goes,
You'd probably be
"Yeah,
restrained.
uh, I guess
Yeah, I
okay.
wouldn't take them out this.
Yeah,
Just let them rest. That's about it.
okay. Do any of you guys have any other explanations? This is very vague. I can't just. Well, do you want me to cure them? I'm not a. Well, I'm not a
I don't
magician.
think you'll be. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to cure them. Just have them rest here. Is really
We just
much
don't
it.
want them getting into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About this mind control, she kind of taps her fingers on her desk and she picks up this green bottle, looks at it for a moment, and goes, "Did they? I assume you talked to them, right?
I did.
Were they lucid? What were their symptoms? Stark raving mad, hallucinations, or
Um, kind of in a daze. They're either cloudy. They're just following the orders of some thing.
Cloudy. You said their eyes were cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
You've seen that before or heard about
No,
it?
the only other person who has been the only other mention of eyes being cloudy or something with vision is well, Vera Volar. He kind of picks up the green bottle. Apparently, she requested eye drops after seeing a ghostly face in her bedroom window a couple of days ago.
Oh,
He was
would you like me to take it to them?
rightfully spooked. Yeah, I guess I don't know where she is at the moment. She might be home. She might be at the town hall. I mean, I mean, sorry. She's probably home. The government buildings close pretty early.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. She offers you this green bottle, and she goes, "This is a well, Twila promised me that this is a bottle of true sight. Now I don't know if that's true or not. I, she seems very confident, but I I studied medicine for a while, and let's just say that it's weird for someone to ask for eye drops after seeing a ghostly figure in their window. Then again, given everything that Barovia has to offer, it might be wise to just give it to her and ease her heart. So, here you go." So she hands you a potion of true sight. It's a small potion, and she goes, "It's I fashioned it after an eyedropper," and she kind of like twist opens the bottle, and you look, you see like a squeezing thing, and she goes, "If you can get it to Volar, um, yeah, if you can get to Miss Volar, maybe she can tell you what she saw."
Maybe.
Okay, so she hands you the bottle of true sight.
Thank you. And um has any of like the patients like died? Do you think they left like a book or like a novel or something?
Died? No, no one's died in the no one's died in the clinic. Um, there was in well, okay. Speaking of a book, this was weird. Yesterday, I went into one of the waiting rooms, where we leave people for observation.
Mm-hmm.
I found a book sitting on the desk next to a quill and a bottle of ink. I don't remember anyone being in that room. I mean, the last time I was in that room was 6, 7 days ago. But there it was, just a random book. I honestly must have just left it there, but then when I opened it and read it a little bit, it was weird. I've never seen this book in my life. And I asked some of the nurses, and they swear up and down that they've never seen this book. So, I don't know. Maybe one of the patients left it behind and just forgot it, and they just couldn't remember.
May I see it?
Yeah, it's over. Come follow me. I honestly moved it because I was just kind of unnerved with it all. She kind of like beckons you for it. It's the observation, our second observation room to the left over there. If you want to come with me.
No.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my thing is in
Um.
my face. There you go. Why
Oh,
is there you go. I don't know why. Oops, I don't
well,
know what I did. I have no idea what I did.
all right.
Is
I'll fix that. Yeah.
I'm
So
so sorry.
does anybody else want to follow along? Tamith is just gonna lead Larry unless anyone else that follows. Arabelle and Irina kind of jog around, and Irina goes. As kind of Irina passes by you, Ben and Moonchild, um, Arabelle kind of like tugs on Irina's arm for a little bit, and she goes to you two. She goes, "Hi, I might be wrong here, cause, well, I've never really studied these things, but Madame Ava said a potion of true sight can see through anything, illusions, spells, darkness. Magical darkness. That all that darkness you guys were fighting down there. Yeah, I think they can just do whatever. You can see through anything. Well, not walls, but through any sort of enchantments or spells. And Ernie goes, I have heard of that. Um, my father mentioned that an outlander came through, part of, the rebellion or something. He was a decent alchemist, but he said, they used the bottle of true sight to see through Strahd's disguises, should he ever use illusion magic. That's all I remember. I mean, I'm not a wizard. And Arabelle goes, if I was with Madame Ava, I could probably probably ask her. But I honestly played hooky a lot at school. When the Vistani taught his lessons, I kind of ran away. I was bored. She laughs and giggles a little bit. Yeah, I was just bored. Larry, you do pause a little bit, and you do hear that. And
Okay.
Dr. Tamith goes, yes, a bottle of truth sight is supposed to do that, but I don't know why. Strahd hasn't come by in a couple decades. The last time he came to town, I think he just took those crossbows that oh, that the bow makers were making. He seems to really like that. Some innovation with automated crossbow reloading or something. Whatever. I don't know. Vita Brightside, she makes all these strange things with her bows and crossbows. Anywho, he hasn't been here in a while, so I don't know why we would even need that potion. But whatever. If it makes Vara happy, come on. And she seems to start walking and towards the inspection room. If you want to follow along, she enters into the observation room. I don't know if what you guys.
Which room is it?
This one right here. Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
And there is a book on the table. The rest of you guys, Moonchild, Ben, Decca. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to do, or if since she's distracted, to go investigate other places inside the clinic, or ask
Okay, he's
any
asking if
other
you're gonna
questions.
steal.
Yeah, I am also kind of asking if you're gonna take that bottle of potion.
What is it? A healing?
You look. I would say you know that it's a healing potion, but it seems to be one of higher quality.
Well, she's gonna know one of us took it if we took it, so I'm not gonna take it.
Okay. I mean, like I said, up to you.
Well, I meant to go in there.
Are you guys doing anything else? Like,
No, I'm just kind of exploring right now.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So, okay. So I guess for now I am going to. Where are you, Ben? Okay. You, Ben. You get to what looks like toilets.
Looks
It
like
looks
what?
like laboratories, toilets.
Oh.
Yeah, you get to a place that basically just looks like this is probably where the patients and the nurses go, and I forgot to put the walls, but the doors are unlocked, so
They
you
all
easily
stare at
go
each
in.
other as they poop.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly the most well equipped of places, but it's they need bathrooms, so especially if they're sick. Yeah, so Ben, you open through. That's what you see at the moment. Moonchild, you enter what looks to be like a sort of like a eating area, a dining area of some kind. And there is a door right there, but there's nobody in the room that you're currently in right now. It's kind of empty, and some of the lights are on, but that's about it. Cool. So, back to you, Larry. You
Yep.
find your you come into the room.
Yep.
And Tamith kind of motions to the table with the book on it. She goes, "Well, there's the book. There's the ink and quill. The ink has long since dried. I just haven't really touched it. I don't know. I maybe one of the patients, decided to do a nightly stroll and found this quiet room and just started writing or something. But it's strange, all right. But it's probably no big deal.
Is that how you always view your life? As no big deal.
Well, if I go running around and believing that every scrape and bruise someone has is the end of the world, I would have gray hairs or no hairs at all.
I guess
Look,
so.
I mean, nothing
But aren't
weird's
you
been
ever
happening.
curious?
Well, yeah, I read it. She starts flipping through it, and she goes, "It just looks like I don't know. It just looks like someone's journal. None of this really makes sense." And she points to it, and you both. She kind of reads it out loud, and she goes, "Oh, see, look, this journal entry right here. 3 days ago, I spotted something weird in the mirror in the bathroom. Some strange, dark, twisted shape, pale as paper, red eyes like that of a demon. And then it was gone, and I was alone. Like, what can you make out of that? It's, I don't know. People, when people get sick, they imagine things, especially when you're walking around with insomnia. This person probably has insomnia.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
I don't think they had insomnia. I think there's something going on.
Well, I would know if one of my patients suddenly was afflicted by mind control or enchantment. They all just
But
have
you know,
bruises and, sprained ankles.
maybe the patients that you see now.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I feel like there used to be more people, and now
More
there's none.
people? No, I only have about, 3 plus the 2 people who came in. I only have like 5 patients. I would know if I had more. I mean, the beds would be filled.
That's not what I meant.
Moonchild, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
What?
Moonchild, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
What the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna die again. Maybe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Tammy just goes, "Look, I keep pretty.
I'm gonna use my
thorough-
sorcery point.
Okay, cool.
Wait, how
Oh,
many
no,
is it?
wait, that's an ability check, not a saving throw.
No, wait.
You
That's
could use
good.
favored by the gods. You could use favored by the gods. You have 1 favored by the gods.
Nah, you gotta save that for something like cray.
No, I think it'd be good to use it because something bad's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So you failed a saving throw. Go ahead and roll me a 2d4 and add it to the total. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, you failed that saving throw. So go ahead. You use your favorite by the gods and roll a 2d4.
Let's roll.
Space.
Slash roll.
2
Yep.
slash
Slash roll
2d4.
2d4.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
whoops. Sorry.
Slash first. Yeah, slash first. Okay, so
Just
Tamith goes, "Look, Larry, I keep very thorough notes, and there's, like I said, they only have sprained ankles, minor injuries, and bruises. Like, I don't know. Maybe one of my current patients. You can go talk to them. They're in the main room. Look, this just too colorful and bright. Too imaginative. It's probably, I don't know. Probably.
Aren't you a bit worried that something might be happening and you're unaware?
It's probably Jasmine. That's her name. Yes, it's probably just Jasmine writing, and I am worried, but well, the evidence says otherwise. Okay, you rolled a 15. Nice. Okay. Give me 1 second. She goes, "The evidence says otherwise. I if someone is dead or missing, I would know about it, and there would be a corpse or something would smell. Moonshine, you enter a room. And it smells awful. Something is decomposing within this room, and you start to gag and choke, and it's like oppressing your nose, and the smell is very similar to the cadavers that you faced just a little bit earlier. But the room looks empty. Oh, not empty, but like you don't see a corpse in the room at all. Obviously, you can roll investigation check, but currently, what you see, it looks like some sort of like
Okay.
kitchen
Can I
area
use...
to like chop
can
and
I-
prepare food, but you managed to
Yeah.
fight against this noxious smell. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I? So I bought a heart-shaped locket, and one of them does have Ben's name on it. So
Okay.
do I just speak into it so he can get the message, or
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check real quick.
it has to be
But,
13 words, I think, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like a tweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Once
Okay.
per day, the person whose name is engraved in the locket. Yes.
Okay. So I'll
13 words.
say, Ben, come down the hallway to the right. To the right. To the right. Okay.
Stop saying it.
Okay, fuck.
You have one more word. You have one more word.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Ben, you hear this message and you hear it.
Why would you say it twice?
For a moment, Ben,
Man, I have to think.
for a moment, all you hear is you see that the message is coherent until all of a sudden you hear to the right, to the right, to the right 3 times, and you're like, what? And then suddenly it just goes bye.
I said to the hallway. Guess we're
Okay, yeah,
going
you
down
said
the
the hallway.
hallway. To the right. To the
You
right.
race through the bathroom.
To the right. To the
Ben, you are
right.
following the instructions as best as you can, making loops around. Irina and Arabelle and Decca and Baha just watching you just fucking run a giant circle through the clinic. Arabelle is just giggling. She's like, "Oh, are you trying to get exercise?" She starts jogging next to you.
Just
I get
running along
exercise
with
too.
me.
To the right.
Arabelle is like sprinting after you. Obviously, she's not as fit, so she starts panting a little bit. But she's like, what are we doing?
We're looking for Moon.
Have you tried the doors?" She
No,
stops and
I
immediately
haven't.
tries this one door, opens it, runs through, goes, "Moonchild, where are you?" To the right.
To the right.
To the right.
Arabelle follows your voice. Ben, you walk into what looks like a place with beds, like a care center. You see a ton of beds, and you see 3 people on it. 2 men,
What time is it?
and 1 woman.
So I'm be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. They all look at you curiously, and all of them, seem to have like the wounds that Tamith explained. This woman here seems to have a sprained her ankle. She's kind of laying on her side, reading a book. She looks up at you. She just frowns and goes back to her book. Like, what? The 2 men are like, they're doing that thing where they're throwing cards like across the room into little like buckets to see if they can like hit the cards into the buckets, but they're just screwing around. They don't seem injured or hurt or anything. They just seem minorly sprained or bruised. Minor scrapes and injuries are probably just there just in case of infection. Everybody looks around a little bit, goes, "So wait, the Moonchild's not here. I'm gonna." She runs out the room.
Has
Runs to the
anyone
south.
seen someone with purple skin?
The elven woman looks up and goes, "Pumpkin?
Yeah, she's very sick.
Hey.
No."
Yeah, it's not good. If you see her, don't come within like 10 feet of her. You could become purple.
Well, okay. I never knew there was such a sickness.
Yeah, she's on the
She
loose.
looks. The elven woman looks very worried now. She kind of like backs away from you a little bit. She goes, You're not infected, are you?
I'm not, no, but she is very ill. I
Just
just
close
She's
the
very-
door behind you.
I just walk
Okay.
off immediately.
Arabelle peeks her head out and goes, Ben, she's down here, man. She points to the door right here.
Are you okay in there? You
Ben, get over here.
what? Your message is very cryptic.
Ben, roll me a Constitution saving throw. You're immediately hit by a nasty, noxious odor that smells very much
Arabelle,
like the
stay out
cadavers.
there. Don't come in.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Arabelle and I'm staying out here.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. Constitution.
No worries. And once Larry gets back, we continue the discussion
Ooh.
with her. Decca, if you're still
I
here,
don't think I made. Oh, maybe I made it.
if you're still here,
Yep.
I don't know what you want to do. Your friends have left you, with Ba, who's kind of
your
watching
friends have
over
left
the
you.
unconscious people, and Irina is just kind of like, well, Irina is looking at some of the documents on Tamith's desk. They're just out in the open, so she's just kind of like peeking through them, trying to read some of the notes. Your friends have left and gone. You don't know where they went. But I would say that you noticed Ben running around the hospital 3 times, which was really weird. He kind of did a big loop 3 times. Ben, yeah, you're getting a little bit more used to the smell, and the poison. Your body manages to fight it off, but just like Moonchild, you don't see a source of this smell anywhere. Just
Oh,
really
the
weird.
problem. We gotta find this smell because it's horrid, and there's food in here, and it's
Sure, we
quite
wanna find
alarming.
it?
Okay, yeah. So with a investigation check of 11, by the way, that's with disadvantage. You're so exhausted.
Okay.
I'll do one too.
Okay, with disadvantage, you're still exhausted.
What is the thing that I have that lets me?
That lets you what?
Let's saving throws. Advantage.
Yes.
Saving throws, so he gets charmed.
Pay ancestry.
This
Not
is...
invest- All right. With you and together.
I have to reroll mine still. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Constitution.
Moonchild, you help. Not Constitution save. Investigation.
Dang it.
Right, yeah, because no, 1 level of exhaustion doesn't affect saving throws. I think that's like level 2 or 3.
Still 7.
Yeah, you guys muck around the room for a little bit, trying to like you're moving some of the desks over. You're kind of like looking into the crates of food. Maybe there's rotten food. Maybe in the stove they forgot to like clean out the stove or something. The sink, maybe it's clogged. You look and you don't really see anything at all. In fact, the food looks fine. Doesn't look decayed or maggots or anything.
I'm
The
gonna chill
sink is
here. I'll be right
unplugged.
back.
Okay.
Use
Yeah.
that potion.
But we don't have it.
Yeah, we have to go get it.
Or
couple
we can
Larry has it. Yeah.
something else. Okay, what's an Arcana roll again? Sorry, I know I keep
Arcana
asking.
roll is to see whether or not there are signs of magic symbols, magic language, magic.
Your magic knowledge,
Yeah,
Oh, to
magic
see
not
knowledge.
the sense of it.
Yeah. Okay. So
You need detect magic to sense magic.
I need to get that. All right. Well.
That would be really good for you. Yeah.
Alrighty. Wow.
I mean, you could still roll an Arcana check to see if there's like magical symbols that might be making the smell, or like like an engraved spell somewhere.
Yeah, I can still check. Yeah, I'll do that just to see.
Cool.
just in
Disadvantage.
case. Yeah.
Cool. Wow. Natural 20, 15. All right, yeah, that 15. there aren't magical symbols. However, as you've been sort of looking around this place, you do remember way back with your training with the sorcerers. Remember that there are some creatures that are able to shape and change memory and create illusions. You can't remember their names, but you know there was one. You could remember it was a myth. It was a legend, and honestly, your mentor, Elise Bright Thunder, she didn't believe it. She thought they were just tall tales, urban legends, but there was a monster, a creature that could do something that changes reality or changes memory or people's perception of reality. You can't remember. That's all you remember.
Hey Ben,
Hmm?
try stabbing Loci on the floor.
On the floor?
On the floor. Because isn't it supposed to get rid of, if it's something dark, shouldn't it get rid of it? Or, you know what, stab everything in this room.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Except me. I would rather not get stabbed.
I would say okay. If you're gonna do that, I would say you roll me another investigation check, but normal roll this time.
Know what?
What's what's happening?
They're trying to stab Lostai around the room to see if they can
Canonically,
find the source of the smell.
I'd like to pull the dagger and like just stab it straight down and try to get the light to shine like across the room. But I'll roll investigation. You said?
Wait, what? You're not hitting anyone.
No, just the ground.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna use one of your smites.
Investigation.
So you want to use one of your smites to light up the area around you?
Well,
you
I
suck.
was gonna say no, but then I rolled a 6. So yes.
Cool.
Whatever
Drop your
would
radiant smite. You hits the ground and you focus as there's a flash of light. And it is magical light. And you manage because you hit something. I'd say because you hit the ground and you managed to damage it. There's a burst of magical light. It doesn't stay shown for a little bit because the spell itself doesn't just affect wood. So there's just a brief burst of light. It's not maintained. So you probably wouldn't be able to maintain it if you just stab the ground in a darkness spell. There's just a flash of light, and then it's gone. Nothing really changed. It still smells awful.
Why can't you just stab like it regularly?
Yeah, and we'll say with your investigation 6, you start going around and stabbing random things, the kitchen counter, some of the fruits and stuff, and just being periodically like there's a sound of like splicing into food, metal on wood. It's not doing anything. And while you think about your next move, we'll go back to Larry. And remember, Larry, Tambeth basically said, like it's probably just Jasmine. She loves to read. Maybe she just wrote like a scary section for a book or something.
I don't think that's the case.
Well, look, I don't know. Okay, I
Well,
don't
I
even
never
believe.
said you did.
Oh, sorry.
I never said that you did know. I never said that you didn't know. I'm just saying,
What
aren't
what
you
are you saying
curious?
then, Larry? I'm
I'm
at
just
my
saying,
wit's
aren't you
end at this
curious?
point. People come in with bruises and wounds and injuries, and all they say is that they slipped or they bumped or they hit their head or they were incredibly clumsy or lead-footed or they're just getting old. That's it. That's all that happens, and there's no deaths, nobody dies, there aren't any corpses, no one's reported missing. I don't know what. Look, that's all I have for you. You can look through the rest of the book, but it's very similar stuff, just ramblings or like things of ghosts and creatures and there's a whole section about this person, whoever this person is. There's this whole section in the book about them hearing slithering sounds in the ground.
Okay.
Guess we'll have to find
Sorry if I caused you stress.
Look, there's just people getting injured and we're running out of supplies. and Twila is being difficult with her potions and pricing and stuff. It's a whole mess. But I don't think it's that bad. There aren't any corpses. No one's dying, Larry. And if you want,
Okay.
you can roll an insight check to see if she's lying to you, obviously.
Okay.
Or if you,
yeah,
or if
I'll
you
do
want to,
that.
or if you want to check to see if she believes that to be true. All right. So
Yeah,
back
I want
back
to check
to
that.
back to Ben and Moonchild.
Where's my insight?
What do you guys
Um,
want to do?
All right, Ben. Well, this is obviously not working.
I have an idea.
Useless.
I have an idea.
What?
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
Arabelle watches you guys leave the room. She goes, where are you guys going? Can I come with you? I'm kind of bored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
come with me.
Okay. Just kind of walking.
Come on,
This place is really quiet for a clinic.
go to that door
Why?
quickly. That's where it's coming from.
Or what's coming from?
Where the smell's coming from.
I want to do an insight check.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Ben,
Yeah.
roll
Roll
me
deception.
deception. Yeah. Okay, so Larry. Yeah,
Yeah.
she fully believes it. Dr. Tamith fully believes that it's not that big a deal.
19.
People are just being clumsy, and it's just maybe it's just a weird part of
Fuck.
time.
Damn
You know? So yeah,
Fuck
you don't. She truly believes it's really not that big a deal. It's just with so many people coming in and out
You're
with
good.
injuries and stuff, she's just running out of supplies, and that's why she's at her wit's end.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you believe, Larry. That's what you can tell she believes.
Okay.
Moonchild. Yeah, Ben's not lying. You didn't check this room. There could be another smell coming from there.
Mm-hmm.
I lean over and whisper to the bear, like, watch this.
Arabelle waits for a moment, watching. Moonchild, as soon as you step in the room, the elven woman goes, "The purple lady." She watches. She kind of stumbles out of bed and she starts to crawl away. She's like, Stay away from me. You're sick." And she starts to stumble and hobble away. She goes, That health elf said you were sick and you're gonna get me purple skin." She starts to back away from you, and the men all just kind of stare at you with these suppressed smirks on their face. And the woman goes, This is not funny. Just stay away from me." That's her reaction, a very visceral reaction. You hear Ben chuckling on the other side, and Arabelle is just giggling. She's holding her hand over her mouth.
I hate all of you. Come over here so I can lick you, so I can give you purple skin.
Stay away from me. What? Yo, that's weird. I don't want to be licked.
Come on, come here.
She starts crawling away. You're chasing
Come on,
a
it's
crawling
not that
elven
bad.
I
woman.
wasn't expecting
Come
her to
on,
go
come
into.
She starts crawling away from you. Okay, so as Arabelle and Ben are teasing Moonchild, and Moonchild's teasing this woman, Larry, what do you want to do?
I take the book since they said I can have it.
All right, so you want to take the book?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's called a Book of Ramblings because at the moment you really can't. Obviously, you haven't
Book of
spent more time reading the book, but it's
Yeah.
just at surface level, it looks like ramblings. But if you take a short rest or an hour or two, maybe reading it, you might be able to find more. All right, so Moonchild, are you still chasing this poor elven woman around the fucking room?
Yeah.
Crawling away. She has
That what she
She has
did
a-
Leave
was
her alone.
racist.
she has a sprained ankle. And she's hobbling, trying to get away. She goes,
Ben, tell this woman that you bamboozled her.
I'm gonna hop on the bed and jump over.
She goes, whatever magical shenanigans you're up to, just stay away from me. She's you watch as she crawls behind the bed and kind of goes, keeping a very stern eye on you, Moonchild.
Come on, let's go. The others are waiting.
You're not even gonna tell her.
Tell her what?
That I'm not sick.
Are you sure?
Sick of your shit, yeah.
Okay. So, Larry, you
Come
have
on,
the
let's
book
go.
now. Tamith goes, well, if there's anything else I can help you with, just let me know. I could try to patch you guys up. It won't. Obviously, we're running out of potions of healing. But if you want that potion on the desk, it's a great healing potion. It's a pretty potent thing if you really want it.
It's worth it.
And a greater healing potion, by the way, Larry heals 16 plus 4, so 20 HP.
Okay.
If you want to take that.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'll be like,
obviously,
thanks.
she goes, all right, come on, let's go back. He's gonna
Yeah.
walk back. You guys walk back to the
Move my
front.
things in the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
You walk back to the front, and she's gonna hand you the potion of greater healing. I'll add that to your inventory real quick.
Okay. While I figure out how to move myself.
Moon,
There you go.
All right.
let's go ask the front lady.
Huh?
Let's go ask the front lady
For what?
if she has a kitchen.
If she what?
If she has a kitchen, see if she'll lead us here and see if she notices the smell of it, or she
Okay.
freaks out about it.
All right. Arabelle, come on.
Okay. She kind of just sprints after you.
I hit the door behind
got-
us.
All right, so you guys make it back to the main room. You see that Tamith is behind her desk, and she's finishing offering the potion of greater healing over to Larry. She looks at you two. She goes, "Oh, where have you? I guess you've been exploring. Great. I hope. I don't know. I hope everything's.
I did 3
what
laps
you-
around this whole building in like 2 seconds.
You must be a very healthy man.
Not very smart,
Congratulations.
but yeah.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you guys happen to have a kitchen to make food?
We have to make food sometimes whenever whenever we stay late or whenever patients gets hungry or something, we try to accommodate. Yeah.
Would you care to lead us to this kitchen?
Okay, yeah, sure. She starts
Okay.
walking. She goes back to exactly the same way you guys went. I don't know who's following along, but she's gonna go to the kitchen.
Me and
I will
Moon at
follow.
least.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
mean,
follow.
Arabelle and Arena is gonna come along too. Curious now what's going on. Yeah. Go to your right.
I
There you
tell
go.
Irina to stay outside the door.
Well, Maribel.
Franz goes,
And
"Oh,
Maribel. Maribel
okay."
knows.
She doesn't know.
Arabelle.
She never went in.
Arabelle, sorry. Arabelle.
We never told her anything.
So
Yeah, I did.
Tamith walks into the room, and as soon as she goes in the room, she starts coughing. And she starts like choking a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, she's gonna have to roll a con.
You
save,
good?
obviously. And she goes, "What is? What's that awful smell?
Yeah.
See anything? God, it's oh, morning, Lord. This guy is one of the nurses. Well, probably forgot to clean out the pantry again." She starts to like loot around in the food. She goes, "Okay,
I've been
um,
around a thing or two. This doesn't smell like rotten food.
well, that's weird. Nothing's rotten." Okay,
Insight check.
okay, yeah, roll an ninja check. She starts like looking around and kind of like poking around. Medium. Cool. I mean, from what you can tell, it seems like she truly believes that like one of the nurses did something. She is coughing pretty violently though, so she's like staggers out of the room and you can see some of that poison kind of seep into the face, and she like quickly uncorks something from her belt pouch and like drinks the antitoxin real quick. She
You don't happen to have any more of that potion that you gave Larry, right?
what the hell is going on here? Larry, if you step into the room, you're gonna have to roll a con save.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's
you
what I get.
just watched Tamith like hacking her guts out.
character. I'm not even paying attention. Constitution,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, constitution for that. Yeah, just be careful next time because, like I said, like I set
Yeah.
things up in these rooms and areas. Yeah, okay, you make it.
Okay.
You're fine. You managed to fight
Okay.
against the poison. Tamith goes and looks at you. Moonshine goes, "No, I only got one order made from Twyla, and Twyla said that's the only one she has left. Or actually, she says that's the only one they ever made. Like, just it's kind of pricey, apparently." Yeah, she mentioned something about a couple hundred gold pieces for that small bottle, but she said she'd give it for free because she, and I quote, couldn't care less.
Do you have to drink the whole thing, or just like a couple drops?
Couldn't
No,
care
it's
less.
just
made
it's
into
just a
drops.
couple eye drops. I don't know how much you need right away. Twyla said just 3 drops in each eye should do it.
That's not a
I
lot
don't
at
know how
all.
much.
All right.
Well, I don't know how much in a I'm
So,
sorry.
Which one of us you want to do it?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. This isn't for you. This is for another patient.
Yeah, but this could help us figure out the smell, and we're not taking it all. Just one person, just a dose.
Well, I don't know how many doses there are. Like, what if she continues to
No,
see these
yeah.
hallucinations and she needs the whole bottle?
I thought I was already given the bottle.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. You were
have
given.
it.
You have the bottle. You have the bottle.
Okay.
I don't know if you added to your inventory, but it's a potion of true sight. You
Potion
can
of
just
truth.
add it to your. Yeah, that's what
How
it
do
is.
you add it?
So you go down into your inventory, and
Type it in?
just click the plus sign. Yeah, and
But
then
if it's only a few drops in each
empty,
eye, that's
and you can
nothing.
just write. You can write into that empty space and just write potion of true sight.
Okay. I said position like a dummy.
He goes, look, but what if she needs the whole? Look, this potion was made for someone who seems to be having hallucinations. What if she needs the whole dose to cure these hallucinations? I don't want to take you to take a couple doses away from her and she just never gets cured.
So you
That's
want
not right.
the kitchen to just smell like rotten flesh?
Well,
What if
no,
a
but
patient? What if this sickens the other patients even worse?
we'll lock the door and I'll get one of the nurses to clean it, or I'll clean it myself.
You said it
Maybe
yourself. None of the food here is rotten.
No, Ben, you're right. This isn't, our worry. So they'll handle it. It's not like there's anything like, I don't know, magical behind this, or maybe something's hiding here that's smells like rotting flesh. We'll just let them deal with it. So.
No, hold on. I didn't say we should just give up looking for the source of the smell.
We have a way to find it right here and right now, but you don't want to. So
Well, unlike you, I have patients to take care of. If you want, you can roll a persuasion check, obviously, but make sure whatever you say, better be persuasive. So, if you want to roll a persuasion check, you can. I'd say you made some pretty decent arguments.
Can I look at like the can I actually look like the actual like bottle, like that?
Yeah.
The
It's a small, almost like an eyedropper, like in real life. An eyedropper bottle. It's just colored. The bottle is just colored green, and the liquid inside is a little bit greenish. That's it.
Would I have to do like a roll to see, like, kind of guess like how many like doses it would be, like a medicine check?
how much is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you can roll a medicine check, sure. I would say your training wouldn't let you know that much about this potion. It's a very high end.
So
Powerful
you want me to?
potion.
Do you want me to do it at disadvantage?
No. I mean, you're gonna roll all ability checks with disadvantage. You're exhausted, but I would say that to understand or try to like guess or even understand how much of this potion you'll need to roll at least a 17. Yeah, this is a high end potion that you haven't really been exposed to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think you're gonna get any lower than that, so we'll keep the 7. You eyeball the potion. You've heard about what true sight is, right? Are they able to see through? And obviously, Arabelle and Irina told you, but you've never dealt with someone seeing hallucinations, and even if you have no idea how this potion interacts with that. You don't know. Maybe Tamith is right, and you need the whole potion to cure this person, or maybe Tamith is completely wrong. Tamith doesn't seem to know much about this potion either. She's just kind of trusting Twyla, and whatever the hell is going on with Twyla and her people, you know.
Well,
I mean, if you want, you can make another argument, and I'll let you roll a persuasion check. You know, you've made some pretty good arguments so far. Like, I would say if you make me another good argument, you can roll persuasion, and it'll be a 14. No, 13. 13 or higher. If you have another argument, she seems to be on shaky ground right now. Larry, if you want to make, if I don't know, if you want to
A
argue with them
separate
or against
argument or
them,
roll for one that I already put?
I didn't know what they're doing.
Right
I'm
now-
just watching. I'm a
yeah, okay,
witness.
that's fine. Yeah, okay. But essentially, they want to convince Tamith to convince you to use the potion of true sight on themselves to figure out what's
Mhm.
going on with this room.
On one of us, not all of us. Just one.
On one of them.
Just one dose.
I feel like we can always just come back though.
that is a possibility, but since we
I might not
already
have the potion.
we already went through the basics of, oh, is this something that's like rotting food? Obviously checked all the crates, checked all the food. Wasn't something checked,
You haven't mentioned what you knew in the past.
huh?
You haven't mentioned what you knew in the past, so we wouldn't be able to use that.
Just, I
About
mean,
the
we
creature that
kind
could
of
warp
already
reality.
checked like with her. She
No.
checked
I'm
as
saying what
well.
you remember from your past. The creature that could warp reality or change people's minds or what they see. We don't know anything about that. Only you do. You
Oh,
haven't admitted it.
so
So you have to figure that out.
Yeah, if you
Um,
you could use that as an argument, maybe.
there
It's up to you.
is a creature that has the ability to warp reality, and it does have that sort of smell. And as you know, as we check to see if there's any rotting food, to knock that out, that makes me worry that there's something deeper here. So it's up to you if you guys want to use it. I'm not sure if it's has more
Do you
than
know
one
what it looks like?
dose. I kind of don't really have. I have a little bit of an idea of what it looks like, but not too much. But I've heard about them. They're kind of like a folktale, but
Yeah,
it's
urban legends, folk
it's
tales.
urban
Yeah,
legend, urban legends. But
Like it.
urban legend.
urban legends.
Yeah.
But
Persuasion.
it's up to y'all. I know that we don't know if it has more than one dose, so I would say
Yeah,
just
we wouldn't want to risk it, but at the same time, you have right
we don't
because
we also
there
don't want to
is-
put
We know it's more than one dose.
we also don't want to put all these other patients and nurses at risk as well too, if this is something bigger than what we think. So
Actually, I'm gonna say those are pretty solid arguments. I'm not even gonna make you roll. Timmett slowly nods a little bit and goes, "Look, I'm gonna trust the Outlanders. You guys are beyond the mist. Maybe you've heard something Barovians have never heard of before. Larry, if you want, it's up to you. I gave the potion to you, but it might be a good idea to try maybe one of the doses, or even, I don't know, maybe we go back to Twyla. Maybe she knows how to make another potion, but I don't.
We can go
I
back to
am-
her if we need it. If we need more.
At
where
that,
where
Irina,
is she from?
That's the potion, the magic shop.
the alchemical store.
Juzika's-
Twyla's the
Juzika's
no,
sister.
not your,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's
not
not
Jacinta
no.
Singer.
Twyla is the girl that the young like 10-year-old
Pop
girl
and
who's
Fizzle.
running the
Oh, the
Pop and
minority.
Fizzle, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably ask her, but it's gonna be a lot of gold.
200. She said. I have a.
A couple hundred, yeah. That's what Twyla mentioned.
And that's
Tamith
from
I
would really
have-
ask.
of gold
I
on me.
have 249. So, and then I have. What is EP? What is it?
That's
Electrum pieces.
Oh, I have 11 of those.
Five
so-
5 Electrum equals 1 gold.
Yeah, I have.
So, Larry, it looks like it's up to you whether you want to use some of the dose of this potion.
I think with our gold, like all together, I think we can afford another one. So I think we should be okay.
Okay? It's up to you, Larry. You're the one holding the bottle, and Tamith seems to be kind of deferring to you, You can see on Tamba's face, she looks worried. I mean,
But-
Outlanders, like I said, she's just a doctor. She doesn't really go out into the mists. So it's up to you, Larry.
Yeah, so I look and I'm like, so who's gonna use it?
I guess since I have a little bit more knowledge about it, I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
She's the arcane one.
All you need is 3, right?
Yeah, 3 drops in each eye.
Come here. Let me see your
Okay.
eyeballs.
Moonshine, you come over and Larry, you start squeezing 3 drops into each of her eyes. You use about, it's not that big a bottle. You use about an eighth of the bottle. All told.
Okay.
So you can put next to the bottle, just put in parentheses 7 out of 8.
Alright.
Moonchild.
Oh God, right.
Everything changes. If I could only make you the only one to see things, but I'm gonna say that you report back what you see because you are the only one that can see this. There.
We can just
The
close
entire-
our eyes.
There's the fat black cat. Oh my God,
Wait,
I
hold
want
up,
it.
wait, hold up. The true sight hits your vision, and the entire room changes. What once was what appeared to be viable, fresh fruit and vegetables are rotten, disgusting, maggot-filled things. Worms and creatures or bugs are crawling out of it. You look down on the floor and there are like roaches and shit skittering around, but you kind of step a little bit as the roaches are like running up and over your feet, but for some reason before you weren't able to see them, feel them, or even hear them. And in the corner of the room, the source of the smell is this dead cat. Half of its body is like torn and its guts are spilling out and there's flies buzzing around, decay everywhere on this creature. And
How
as you
long does
turn,
this last?
We'll find
Oh,
out.
yeah, we'll find. You
We'll
guys will find out.
That means
You
we
will
need you to
find
see
out.
as much
So,
as you
like,
can.
while this is all happening, do they just see me freaking out, or?
Yeah, they see you just like moving around, like trying to dodge the roaches on the ground, trying to like all these bugs. You're like waving your hand in the air as like these flies and fucking gnats or shit are in the air. You guys see her being weird as shit.
To the walls. Freaking
Yeah,
out.
yeah, she's being fucking weird.
What do you see?
There's a dead kitty. It's over here.
So our reality is fake.
Yes.
And
Oh,
upon
at least
some
here.
upon some of the kitchen tables, there's just splatters of blood, probably from the cat. Just splatters of blood around the room. But you
The
guys can't see
nurse.
it, you can't smell it, you guys can't hear anything. You're
Look at the
what?
nurse.
What? Sorry.
Wait.
I was just saying when y'all look at the nurse. See if they're alive.
Moonchild, do you want to look at the nurse?
I don't know.
Moonchild, you're facing away. You're looking at the cat, and then you hear Larry mutter out of the corner of her mouth, "Look at the doctor."
Yeah,
You
look
do
at the
that?
doctor.
I look at the doctor.
You turn your gaze to Tamith. She's human.
Okay, thank God.
Nothing's wrong with her, other
Okay,
than the
cool.
fact that.
Where's the cat? Can you point
Wait,
me
hold
in
up,
the
hold up, hold up.
direction?
Let me finish. Other than the fact that room, that dining room, where you guys were, what you thought was an empty dining room, it's a corpse lying on the table. Literally on the table. You guys weren't able to see it. You guys weren't able to smell it or touch it or feel it. Because, well, I mean, nobody went to touch the table. But there's a corpse lying there, curled up, bleeding, and his head is missing. Actually, let me see. I think I should have a headless one. But yeah, its head is missing. The creature's head is missing. The man's head is missing.
It's Keisha. It's Keisha. Oh my fucking gosh, she fucking did.
Yeah. Moonchild freaking out like, ooh.
Yeah, headless. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Moon.
It-
What the
Moonchild
fuck?
was in her shit.
No.
Yeah, Moonchild is freaking the fuck out. There's just a dead corpse there with its head broken. His head is missing, and where his head should be, there's a hole under there's a hole in the table, like a circular hole in the table. And as you look down into the hole goes into the ground, and then it turns. It's literally like as if something just came out of the ground, grabbed the man's head, tore it off, went back into the dirt, vanished.
Like the Alaskan bullworm.
Moonchild, what do you say to them?
Guys, there's a headless guy on the table.
I'm gonna say it's something
Oh.
like something like this. It's like
He's right here. And
it's like
there's
a-
a
yeah.
hole about yay big, but it like curves. Like
yeah, it curves. Yeah,
like if there was a big ass, thick ass worm that
Larry.
just went glump and went back
you
down.
remember what that section of the book? Slithering sounds. Something under the ground. Tamith kind of just waved it off as wistful thinking or randomness.
As this being my first time using drugs, not a good time.
Where's the body exactly?
What do you want me to do? Stand on top of it?
I
That's
want you to
gross.
point exactly to
It's
it, and I
right
want to stab it
here.
with loci and see if it breaks the spell for the others.
I guess it's right there.
Ben, roll with disadvantage. You don't see shit. This is a normal ass, completely fine wooden table to you. You're like, stab where? And Irina is like, what the hell is going
But I
on?
trust her.
Arabelle goes, is there magic?
21.
Arabelle's it's weird. Arabelle seems to be enjoying all this weird shit. I mean, she's a kind of an odd
This-
kid, but
This
she's
is
like this is
this is like
I'm
Twilight
really
Zone shit.
curious to use the rest of this dose so I can see too, but
You
I
wanna
don't
use
want to
it?
prevent. No, I'll keep it.
Well, it
on
has 7
hand.
more uses on it.
It does. It looks like you've used about an eighth of it. Yeah. You don't really know how long the magic works on the potion, but it's been about like 2-3 minutes and it's not going away yet. So maybe it lasts longer. I'm not sure. Ben,
21.
It's just me,
you
and has
you
7
thrust
more.
your dagger in what the general area where Moonchild is pointing. Your dagger, Moonchild, you see, because Ben, all you see is your dagger hitting fucking wood, right? Watch you literally watch the wood cave in where you hit it. Moonchild, you watch as his dagger sinks into the flesh of this man, squishing sound. You hear that, Ben? You hear wood crunching.
The disrespect.
Nothing happens.
The disrespect.
On your end, Ben. On your end, Ben, nothing happens.
You just stabbed the body. But
On your end, Moonchild, nothing happens.
but
I
Right.
take the eye drops. I'm so curious.
Yes. On your end, Ben, nothing happens because you just struck wood. You hear the sound of crunching wood. On your end, Moonchild, you don't see any soul magic or sucking. You do hear the sloshing of fucking flesh as Ben's low-sized dagger plunges into this body. Larry, you want to use the potion at your
I'm
side?
so curious.
All right, cool. There's 6 doses left. You drop it on your eyesight, and then the room changes around you. Like I said, flesh, rot, like this. There's literally a dead cat in the corner of the room with its lower half abdomen torn out, its guts kind of like splayed across the ground. There's a splatter of blood across the kitchen table. There's roaches and flies and gnats everywhere within this room. It's now you can smell that it is awful. The only thing that
I'm
seems to
just-
penetrate through this sort of illusion or like warping of reality is smell, sound, sight, feel, touch, all of that except smell is the only thing that seems to be smell is the only thing that seems to not to be able to be disguised by whatever the fuck is going on.
Hey,
We need to go
yo.
look at the rest of the
can
village.
I peek?
Hold on,
I
I want
peek
to
in
go
the
out.
hallway?
Yeah, I want to look to the village.
Larry, you go out into the room and you finally see that dead body. And you see
Oh.
the spot where Ben stabbed into it.
What are
You
you
see
doing?
the
Yeah.
hole, the
I'm peeking
circular
my
hole
head
where
out
it
to
looks
the
like something
hallway.
came out and grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Moonchild, looks like you're leading the charge at the moment. I'm gonna give
Why'd
you
you
guys.
move me?
Sorry, I was trying to open the door.
I'm gonna give you guys the eyes just to say that you have that magic on you. What do you guys? Where do you guys
I
headed?
just wanna peek in the hallway. Like I don't wanna go fully into the hallway.
Cool. Yeah. Yes, of course.
I would like to do that too.
Cool. Now I get to start. making
Man,
stuff
1 mile
here.
and 1 doesn't get the vision.
Well, you want to? You could
We
ask
still
her.
have
You just need 2 tieflings just like
Yeah, looking left and right.
This
You guys-
sucks.
I mean, you could ask.
No, I
you
don't
can
want
ask
to
her to
waste
use it
it.
as
We
well.
don't need another one right now.
Woman. Yeah.
We might need it later. I don't want to
Two
waste it.
tieflings. You guys see holes in the ground where it looks like something broke through underneath the stone and woodwork. You don't see any bodies, but you see these like these weird fucking things, and now maybe it's starting to connect. People are being injured, tripping over stuff, bumping into random things, spraining their ankles, scrapes and bruises, saying they just ran into random stuff. At least in this hallway alone, there's fucking 5 holes in the ground. It makes sense if like someone was walking and just couldn't see it and just sprained their ankle. I mean, that's at least what you see at the current moment right now in this
come
hallway
on,
alone.
Like the other
Larry.
buildings.
It's safe.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. This place is. Hey, yo.
There's holes on the ground. There's like see 1,
Is that how people disappear?
2,
Like, what if you fall in there? How does people
3,
not fall in?
The holes themselves are
4,
about.
5.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun description. About the size of a human face.
Oh my god. That means people fell down there.
What?
One,
They
two.
can't fall down the size of a human head.
Yeah, they can. If
You
you're really
got a
small,
giant
you
head.
can.
Look, Ben, there's one right here.
Fall down there.
Ben, you should jump on this one.
Alright, that's
Yeah,
fucking
jump down
hilarious.
I
You
dare
want
you
to
to go
jump
on this
down
spot.
there?
I dare you to. No, not Larry. Ben.
Can I feel
Yeah.
for the hole? Like,
Some of the holes are, at least the holes in this room right now, are the size of a human head. You obviously there might be other bigger holes outside that you haven't seen yet, but in the current area, they're the size of roughly the size of a head.
Can I
Ben,
feel
you feel
around
down
the
into the
hole?
hole? Yeah, you feel down into the random hole. And it goes about to your elbow, and then just sharply turns in like a south, like just down elbow, and then it turns like a little bit to just the side. And the hole itself is the size of a human head, so it's like double the size of maybe your arm, maybe. You know, it's kind of a thick.
so I
Wait.
can see my hand vanishing in the ground.
Yeah, it's just in the ground. Like your hand didn't disappear or get chopped off or blown up or anything. It's literally you just stuck your hand into the ground. There's just a hole in the ground.
What the hell?
It
So,
looks like-
but I
it
don't
looks
see
like
the
the-
hole, right?
Bro, if the doctor is seeing
Yeah.
this, they
So
probably
what you do is
freak out.
you reach into where Moonchild and Larry pointed as the hole.
So he can see everything right now.
No.
No. So what you see? Oh, this is fun. Yeah, you see your arm bending in a really awkward angle, but you don't feel it. You see your arm literally like this. The 2 tieflings see
Oh,
Ben's
is it
hands
like-
go into the ground. Yeah, exactly. Like in a really weird, awkward angle up to his elbow.
So for me, my hand's just on the ground.
Yeah, your hand's literally just on the ground, twisted at an odd angle. The 2
And
tieflings
for
see your
them, it
hand go
went
into the
through.
ground. Yeah, right into the hole. And you're like, oh shit, like this,
Can
you know,
I-
like if especially if
no.
you walk through this, all you see is just your feet looking kind of weird, and it's a real hole, so it's probably gonna sprain you, right? Your hand is. You see your hand look like this, but it feels like it's gonna be painful. Like especially if you put your whole human weight on it, that's gonna sprain your arm.
I'm gonna pull it back out because I'm not about that life.
Can I check this door?
Yeah, you want to open the door?
No, I'm gonna check it.
What do you mean
Well,
move
check
through
it out.
there?
Like check it to make sure it's not like I don't know, trapped or anything.
I wanna go
Um,
the city, like the town.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, you
so
go check the town.
I'll deal with Moonchild real quick. Moonchild, yeah, you check the door. Like in what way? Looking for magic
Like
traps or
yeah,
just looking at it?
just like any traps, like magical, just traps
Well,
in general.
with true sight, you would be able to see any magical traps or
Oh,
see through.
that's true.
So,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
there's nothing other. It's a
Bloop.
normal door.
We went through there though.
But now I have the eye droppies. I
The
gotta
eye
see
droppies.
everything. Duh.
It's almost 2 a.m. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we'll end it pretty soon. I just wanted to get to the mystery part because you found a very important clue. So, Moonchild, you open the door,
Yeah.
you look through, and you see two giant holes. Like, it's gonna be a fun description. Human-shaped holes in the woodwork.
It's the Alaskan bullworm.
You see
And
these two massive holes.
can I investigate the holes?
Yeah, you poke your head down, or at least you look down into the hole. If you want, you can roll me an investigation check at disadvantage. But currently, just with quick visual inspection, it just looks like a giant, larger version of the smaller holes outside, except they're about the size of a human, like a person.
Why people
Damn,
not
those
fall?
both
Unfortunately for
sucked
you, yeah,
ass.
you don't really see anything different other than the fact that they're two humanoid-sized holes
Can I roll?
next. Yeah, go ahead. Next to between a set of beds. Yes, between a set of beds. Cool. Larry.
Yeah. Oh,
This
I accidentally
red
closed it.
here. In the hole, you see buried into the
Sorry, hold on.
dirt. Yeah,
Trying to get in.
you see buried into dirt and kind of twisted to one side. See a piece of fabric, like very thin. It's a brownish fabric. You know, probably just a normal basic tunic. It kind of blends into the dirt. You kind of pull it out, and the half of the fabric is like soaked in blood, and it looks like it's part of somebody's tunic. And you raise it up. Ben, if you look into the room, the only thing you'll see is Larry holding her hand like this. Larry and Moonchild, you see this bloody rag or tunic part. It looks to be the tunic of a person, maybe one of the farmers. It's made of cotton. It's nothing, nothing fancy, so it's definitely not a noble person. But as you look around, Larry, we'll keep with your investigation check. You notice that
Stranger Things from the
the bed
upside
next to
down.
this man right here, the bed next to this man right here seems rumpled, as if the sheets. Someone used to maybe sleep or lay in the sheets. And now they're not there anymore. Maybe it was the man or the woman that owned that piece of the tunic. Maybe. That's what you see. Ben, you don't see any of this. You just see Larry going like this, holding up her
Oh
hand.
my god.
And actually, we'll say that for now.
Finally on time.
We are running out of town, so we'll say we are going to end story for the moment right there.
This is crazy. It's like
I
being in the upside down in Stranger Things.